Oh, my shit, my hip, my knee, my ugh. How do I sound, by the way? Oh, who is this? Who is this screen name? What the fuck is a question mark? Who is you? Is that your channel? You really have to stop changing your name. Who are you? I need to know who I'm talking to here. I'm assuming that your channel. Is you? Is that you? We were just talking, so I'm assuming that that's you. Come on, who is you? What up, Dad? How do I sound, by the way, guys? I need to hear it before we begin. Oh, I sound fine. Oh, wow, I sound better than normal, I feel. Anyway, do you know, hey, what up, Eric? Yo, do you know that right before this stream, I fell so bad. What is it called when you, I was going to say it, but I can't think of the saying. You ate shit. I completely ate shit. That's the saying, right? When you fall really bad. Anyway, I fell really bad. And I fell on my knee. And at the same time, I twisted the other ankle. Do you know that I grunted for about maybe an entire minute just because of the pain? And it was like uncontrollable. It came out of me. I was not doing it on purpose, but think of like 60 seconds, a full minute of somehow it helped a little bit to scream. I don't know why. But I really fucked my knee up so bad. You sound great. My nips are hardened. Like that. That's amazing. On a human level, holler. What is up with my friends, my age group falling? First my friend, now you don't take us to 70. Wait, what? What is up with my friends, my age group falling? First my friend, now you don't take us to 70, Pistachio. Dude, do you want to know what it is? I had spilled something earlier on in the day, and so there was paper towel on the floor, and it completely dried by this time, and I had not picked it up yet, so I slipped on this dry paper towel that was on the floor. It was a absolute horrendous. And do you know, as I was falling, I was talking shit to myself. I was like, you lazy fucking bitch. I was like, this is all your fucking fault. Like, I was talking shit to myself. I had so much to say in the half of a second that I was falling. So I'm actively falling and telling myself what a lazy fucking asshole I am and how it's all my fault and how this could have been avoided if I had just picked up this paper towel fucking an hour ago. Like, ugh. Anyway. Oh man, did somebody else fall? It's the worst. It's the worst. Wait, okay, so wait, that wasn't you? Okay, I know this is your channel is next. Who the fuck is the other person then? Who's what the fuck is a question mark? I swore that was you, your channel. Whatever. You guys are fucking confusing me. And yes, I know. I was so fucking lazy. And I paid the ultimate price for it. I busted my ass. Anyway, let's talk about the situation at hand. Me oh fucking my. Hold on, let me get this off screen. I don't like it. I don't know why this one, like this little message just sits there. I gotta fix it. Hold on. How do I fix this? I don't want it to just sit there. Edit. Okay, here we go. Scroll across screen. Save. There we go. All right. Yeah, that's so much better, right? I feel like the other one is like super intrusive. Oh man, Miss Stripe says had a tonic-clonic seizure this morning and fell as if the seizure wasn't enough. Don't you just love it when the world fucks you in every hole that you've got? It's not enough to let me not say that word, to anally assault you, but they got to make sure, the world has to make sure to fucking assault you in every hole that you've got. Love it. All right. Anyway, let's talk about the situation at hand. So first, before we react to what I want to react to, let's take a look at some things that were said and occurred on Twitter. And man, what the fuck is this? Like, can somebody please tell me what the fuck this is?
Like, I don't have to prove that my man touches me, y'all. Me, and tried to call me ugly when, like, I don't have to prove that my man touches me, y'all. This isn't the kind of fight.
No, wait.
You don't know me, but I'm ugly too. You might have no teeth either, but who gives a shit?
Me, and tried to call me.
What? You don't know me. I might be ugly too. We need to hear that again. Hold on. I'm so confused.
Me, and tried to call me ugly when, like, I don't have to prove that my man touches me, y'all. This isn't the kind of fight.
You don't know me, but I'm ugly too. You might have no teeth either, but
you don't know me. I might be ugly too. You might not have you don't have any teeth. No, I might not have any teeth either. Like, what the fuck is going on? What is this?
Who gives a shit?
Me, and tried to call me ugly when, like, I don't have to prove that my man touches me, y'all. This isn't the kind of fight.
You don't know me, but I'm ugly too. You might have no teeth either, but who gives a shit?
Me.
Dude, I need to know who's the person who's saying, you don't know me. I might be ugly too. I might not have any teeth either. I need to know who that person is. And we need to together actively begin watching her fucking videos. I can tell by this reaction alone that she's probably a joy to watch and react to. Man, we need to get on it. I don't even know what's going on here. Like, are you insulting her? Are you trying to relate to her? I don't understand. Dude, I understand what she's saying. I just don't understand why. I don't understand where it came from. I don't understand what she's trying to get at. It's amazing though, and it makes me want to, oh shit. What the fuck is this? I've never seen this little symbol on the thing ever. Hold on a second. I'm getting an alien fucking symbol on my StreamYard screen. What? What does this mean? Fucking aliens are invading? What the shit is this? All right, it went away. What is that? I should have screenshotted it immediately. Woo. Anyway. Jarella says, nobody cares if a man touches her. Men will bang anything. That's a really good point. Let me not even get into it, but I have known some men, and good looking, successful, come from good family ass type of men, drive nice cars, who have banged the fattest, most grotesque and you know what? Do you know that sometimes I feel like that's part of the draw? Do you know, especially a good-looking man who has banged mostly really attractive women for the entirety of their lives? I think there's some type of weird draw to the other side of the coin, so to speak, like the fat, the ugly, do you know what I mean? It's like some type of weird kink a little bit, you know? Click it. Oh God, what is it, Kate? Is it dangerous? Is it okay for the channel? All right, hold on. Let me go to the YouTube screen and click the link there. We should watch it together, right, Kate? Hold on, let me suss it out first. Come on, what is this? It's a scene from Friday. Kate just sent me a scene from Friday. I guess let's watch it together. Hold on. It's just very annoying to share and then unshare and then blah, blah, blah. But I'll do it because I love a Kate. Okay, hold on. Let me share this. Where'd it go? The title of it is I Found a Chantel Hater in the movie Friday. Oh, God.
Nigga, you slow. Run like a girl.
Fuck you.
Debo!
Oh, shit.
No, you didn't. No, you fucking didn't.
Known for jacking the nigga. That's all he do. Damn.
Oh my God. No, you did not. No.
What's up, Smoke?
Nah.
Wait, we need to see the bike again.
That's all he do.
The bike part is amazing. I cannot believe you made her fucking Debo. That is so rough.
Oh, shit. Here come Debo. Give me your
Wait,
stuff.
again.
Girl.
Fuck you.
Oh, shit. Here come Debo. Give me your stuff.
Oh, shit. Known for jacking the nigga. That's all he do. Damn.
That's so fucked up, dude. Oh, here we go.
What's up, Smoke?
Nah.
Dude, that was excellent, Kate. Holy shit. Oh, I love
Hey guys, I'm Lindsay Lohan.
I love the associations that you fucking make. Oh, they're the best. Always the fucking best. All right, let me go back to Twitter. There's some shit that we got to discuss on the Twitter. Do you know what's fucked up? Do you know how much more I would much rather watch funny shit like that than talk about the horrors that we're about to discuss? Like, me, oh my, I need a fucking break. Can anything in this godforsaken fat hellhole, can anything ever be light and airy and fun and not about the most fucking horrendous, sinister, fucked up, evil shit in the what the world has to offer? Like, man, I'm so tired of it. Anyway, back to Horrorland Twitters. What else? And have we talked about the Nikocado stuff yet? Eventually, I want to do a stream dedicated to the Nikocado stuff. I don't know if you guys remember, because I've talked about him quite a bit in passing. I've made videos about him in the past, but I always assumed, because I was very familiar with his content back when he was a hardcore militant vegan, I always had the assumption, I always thought his plan was to get really fucking morbidly obese and then drop the weight. I didn't know if it was to show people that it can be done, that it's relatively easy to do it. I didn't know if it was just simply to make money and then run with the bag. but I knew that this was ultimately his goal in the long run. And do you know what really pisses me off? Do you know how many people, especially in this space specifically, it's like they can't come to terms with the fact that he has genuinely lost weight. There are some people trying to say like, no. Do you know what? The real manipulation is that he's actually still fat. All of these videos that he's putting up of him thin, do you see? He has his bird. His bird isn't around anymore. They're saying that his thin videos are the old videos. Like, man, they just can't handle it for some reason. They refuse to, dude. Or they try to discredit him and say that he used Ozempic or some type of one of those type of drugs. I don't think so. I don't think so in either way. That doesn't really mean much. How many people have you seen that have taken Ozempic and still fatted their way through Ozempic and still not lost weight? Like, man. And somebody like Chantel, where she is so addicted to food that she shuns Ozempic because she doesn't want her hunger to go away, because she doesn't know, like, there's no other pleasures to her in life that are more important or more pleasurable to her than the pleasure she receives from food. So she doesn't want those cravings to go away, you know? It's all crazy. Anyway, let's go to... Okay, Gaining Ground tweets out. No, Yaba says, I've been doing YouTube hard in the paint for 4 years. 4. It pays great. I'm not going to front. Ugh. Does she talk like this? Like, ew. Yaba says, ew. I don't like this. It pays great. I'm not going to front. I appreciate it every single day. With that being said, I paid my way before YouTube and I'll pay my way after YouTube. Y'all out here pocket watching our community, being jealous is a you problem. Remember when a certain someone said, I wish I could do YouTube full time. If reacting to Chantel is that easy, then please have at it. Oh, that's right. You all have already tried. And damn, I wish the rest of that tweet was there. Oh, and failed. There we go. I don't know who she's referring to here. I don't know if she's referring to the Gaining Ground or Belinda or even myself. I'm not sure. But Belinda never tried fucking Chantel reactions. So she can't mean Belinda with that. I think she may mean Belinda when she says that somebody says they wish they could do this full time. I think she's referring to Belinda with that. But as far as Gaining Ground is concerned, I don't know where the fuck you've been or what eyes you've been looking at the shit going on with, but Gaining Ground did better than you way less fucking time. He just chose to stop doing reactions because he was soured because of the disgusting people who react to her and the way it's done and the whole fucking thing. Like, Gaining Ground made a moral decision to walk away from really good money because he refused to sell his fucking soul in the process. Like, respect that, you fucking idiot. And it's crazy. Like, the numbers tell the tale. You can't lie about shit like that. Not the statistics. What is the word I'm looking for that means numbers? Whatever. The numbers are there. The proof is in the fucking pudding. Gaining Ground did far better than you in a way shorter amount of fucking time. So I don't know who you're talking about here. I really fucking don't. Hope says she's in love with Belinda. Dude, do you want to know what it is? Yaba specifically is so obsessed with Belinda because she really underestimated Belinda. And I knew this. This is what pissed me off from fucking Jump Street. She really underestimated Belinda. She underestimated Belinda's staying ability. She underestimated Belinda's popularity. She underestimated Belinda's entertainment value. She just all all over the place. She underestimated Belinda. And she's pissed off about it. She is so fucking pissed off about it. That's what this is. That's what it's always fucking been. She can't fucking handle it. What else? She never went to high school. Where's the next one? Oh, look, this is why I think she was talking about Belinda with this. Belinda says what she fails to add is that I've said I'd love to do YouTube full time, but it's not dependable. You know, like everyone in Yaba's life, not dependable. LOL. And listen, Belinda, that's an adult fucking decision. And the reason why Yaba behaves the way that she does and how she has sold her soul for YouTube, that's what happens when you end up stupidly depending upon a really fickle career path. That's the reason why Yaba lashes out at any criticism, whether the channel is big or small, anything in between. Like, this is how you end up behaving when you put yourself in a position where your sole fucking financial stability is dependent upon hypocritical fat bitch fucking hate. It makes it so you are incapable of being honest, of being fair, of being fucking morally consistent. You need to put out, and you're a monkey, you're a dancing fucking monkey for the audience. Like, she cannot be authentic at this point. That's why I don't even know if she truly hates Chantel or if she just needs to hate Chantel to pay the fucking bills. What a sad fucking state of affairs. And yeah, Belinda, she's not stupid. She's not a fucking idiot. It's so crazy that this bitch never understands what she's actually saying and the implications of what she's actually fucking saying. It's so crazy to me. K Winslet says, Yaba is what happens when you have no education or skills. I mean, yes, but that's I don't chalk it up to that because I have no education or skills. I'm sure Belinda would say, if you asked her, that she has no or little education or skills, but it's not about that. She has no backbone. She has no fucking spine to speak of. That's where this bitch has gone wrong. You can be a moron all fucking day and be successful on YouTube. You don't have to sell your fucking soul to do so. Oh my God, I just choked on dust like a little bit. Did you hear it? Anyway, moral of the story is stay in school, kids. I mean, I disagree with that. I don't think that's the moral of the story. I think the moral of the story is don't be a fat 370-pound fucking hypocritical pig. That's what I think the moral of the story is. Potato says, Yaba has been making serious buck for pinning the online version of a kick me sign on Chantel for 4 years and high school is over and she doesn't want to face it. Oh my God, Potato. Do you know how much I fucking love that analogy? I love that so much. Wow, dude. Pinning the online version of a kick me sign on Chantel for 4 years. Man, that's so good and so perfect. And I agree so hard. So hard. Do you know what that's from when I say that? Because I say that often. Do you guys know what movie that's from? So hard. It's an old lady who says it. And it's about a fucking mannequin hand. Let me know if you know. I'm not going to tell you. What else? There's another tweet. Oh God, this is crazy too. Look at, this really fucked me up. I can't even fucking believe it. Sam tweets and says, we don't pocket watch other people. We don't envy other people's success and wish for their failures. Y'all want to do what we do so fucking bad? Start there. Like, first of all, These motherfuckers are actively pocket watching. There's another tweet I'll show you in a minute where they keep saying, oh, we don't pocket watch, while they are actively fucking pocket watching. And Sam, it's not hard to do what y'all do. Make shit up, reach, fucking be a hypocrite, peddle fucking hate in any direction, just pulling it out of your asshole. That is not hard to fucking do. It's just most people have some level of fucking self-respect and are not willing to do it. That's what it is, bitch. Like, for so long, I've said I've tried to see the bright side of things in regards to Yaba. I've tried to be so positive. Like, oh, maybe it's a good thing that she's willing to embarrass herself for sake of taking care of her family financially. However, you don't have to do it that way. There are so many different ways. What's that saying? There's a million ways to skin a cat. That's the saying. What's the saying? There's a million ways to skin a cat. Like, why have you chosen this way? I'll tell you why. It's because it is the easiest fucking way. Anyone can do it. FFG is proof positive of that. She came onto the fucking scene and she just spewed even more hate than anybody else had, even more fucking lies than anybody else had. That's why she did far better in far little fucking time than anybody else ever had. It's not hard to do. Do you want to know something? In fact, and I really think I may do this. Let's give it, I don't know, how long should I do it? I think 2 months, a month, 2 months. I should begin doing negative Chantel reactions. I'm telling you, the viewership and the support, even if they know I'm being facetious, it won't fucking matter. Even if they know I'm doing it as a plan and as a plot, it won't fucking matter. People will fucking file in to consume my Chantel hate. Like, I should really do it. I don't know if I have it in me to like even pretend to care enough, but I want to. I'm going to think about it. Maybe I will try to do that. And I'm talking every day. Hell, I'll even go live at the same time as Yaba every day to try and rival her fucking her support group streams. Just to prove these motherfuckers that it's not, you don't have to be special to peddle fucking hate and to garner an audience of fucking hate and hypocrisy. Like, I'm sorry. Our Lady Olap says, and they lied to try to ruin Belinda's reputation. It is what it is. They lied. Dude, all they do is fucking lie. That is the name of their game. And sometimes I can't figure out if it's because is it because they're just genuinely malicious? Or is it because Yaba specifically is just too stupid to actually pick apart what's going on to make a legitimate argument? Sometimes I genuinely, or if it's just like a little bit of both, you know? I know we're going to talk about that. And yo, how crazy is it? I heard, and we're going to react to it because Gaining Ground played a clip in his live stream. We're going to watch it together. Sam accidentally confirmed and admitted that she does have type 2 diabetes. How fucking ironic and hypocritical is it that Yaba has been saying all of this sugarfoot shit in Chantel's direction when her own fucking wife is at similar risk to losing her fucking feet due to obesity? Like, I can't even make this shit up. It's so fucking ridiculous. I can't even handle it, guys. Kate Winslet said, imagine reacting to Chantel in 2024. She's boring now. No gross stories, no car beezing. I know. Dude, back in that day, she was like, she was funny. It was entertaining. It was a fucking hoot. And she would put effort into her content. Like, man, it was a different beast. Such a different beast. I would imagine that, dude, I would imagine that Yaba has to have the beatus as well, Hope. Like, there's no way. Because as enorm as these two bitches are, fucking young 370 is definitely fucking larger and more in charger than her fucking beady bitchin' wife, you know? Like, me oh my. What else? There's another tweet. Oh, see, this is what I'm saying. Listen to this bitch. Do you remember what Sam just said about pocket watching and blah, blah, blah? Listen to this hypocritical fucking ridiculousness. Yaba says, this is what a jealous ass, hating ass, pocket ass watching bitch looks like. How's your merch, Beg Linda? How's your views going? Seeing you made a whopping $13 last night. How's that taste after you've been watching my wife and her numbers since you started your little hate campaign? Another jealous volunteer is what you are. 3 hours, $13 and no monetization. LOL, it's called karma, Belinda. Like, can you fucking believe this bitch is talking about pocket watching while actively pocket watching? And it's so crazy. What does she call me, Belinda, Gaining Ground, you guys? What does she call everybody on this side of truth and fucking honesty and moral consistency? What does she call us? The grift gang, right? That in and of itself is fucking pocket watching. Like, oh, I can't even handle it. This is why Hippo is the motherfucking name of the game, guys. Hippo for motherfucking life. Like hips for life, motherfuckers. Yick. See, what is this? See, I don't even want to get into this. I don't even want to get into this. I don't even want to talk about this situation because I don't really want to get into the situation, but they're just so dishonest. They're so fucking dishonest. Yaba says, I see this is still a talking point for the grift gang. Why is this man so obsessed with this subject? One can only wonder. She's trying to insinuate that Gaining Ground has weird, devious feelings towards children. Again, under the circumstances of what this bitch has in proximity to her in real fucking life, the fact that she still has the fat fucking audacious nerve to say or insinuate this shit about Gaining Ground, like I can't even stomach it or stand it. She says, why is this man so obsessed with this subject? One can only wonder. Snifford P, you are one sick little puppy. I'm sure the community appreciates when you volunteer your time to do things like this on your YouTube channel. Go you. Yuck. Sam says, is this fucktard seriously picking apart our words and actions down to the minute of the 6 to 8 hours between when you were blindsided with the worst and unimaginable horror about your kid's dad when you had to sit your children down and tell them their dad is dead? Like, me oh my. Sam says, as if any of those people could possibly even begin to understand what that ordeal was like for us. The absolute audacity of anyone trying to cast judgment on us for anything we said or did to get through that nightmare. They will all pay for this. Every single last one of them. Like, hell of a threat there, idiot bitch. But here's the thing. As a human being, I empathize with this. I sympathize with this. However, a big fucking however, because empathy and sympathy, it's a feeling that you feel. It's not something I can control, but I feel sympathy for her as a person and as a mother. However, what really fucks me up is we all fucking know that if the shoe was on the other foot, these sick, twisted fucking bitches would go so deep and fucking dirty on this situation, it would be never ending. And even more vile, disgusting shit would be said in the direction of. We've seen these bitches make shit up and fucking run with it. Can you imagine if they had a fucking juicy gem such as this against one of their online adversaries? It would never fucking stop. It would never end. It would be for the rest of their time on YouTube, it would be their fucking trump card. You know it. They've done it. Like, for example, the way that Yaba has, and Sam too, the way that they have treated the death of a child in regards to Negs, like, and you mean to tell me that you're trying to claim you wouldn't do the same if, for instance, he had fucked a pedophile and procreated with a pedophile? Like, blow it out your ass. You're fucking lying. You're lying, and you should get down on your fucking knees and thank the good Lord that you are dealing with the people that you're dealing with and not somebody like yourself. Get down on the fucking ground and thank the good Lord. Because it's not even half of what you would have doled out. Like, am I wrong? Am I fucking wrong? I don't think I'm wrong, guys. And it's like, instead of painting yourself the fucking victim and continuing on with the rhetoric that fucking got you into this situation in the first place, meaning adversaries with Belinda, with Gaining Ground, maybe learn from your fucking mistakes. Why is that never an option? Learn from your fucking mistakes, idiot bitch. Take a step back. Take a look around. Look at what you did wrong, how your interactions with others have affected your character, your channel, your money-making abilities, etc. Learn from your fucking mistakes. Why is that never the fucking option? Ever. Oh, it's so exhausting, guys. It's fucking exhausting. What else? I think that's it for now. Let me see who thingy to me. Dildo says, delusions of grandeur. What are you going to do, Sam? Sit on everyone? No one is scared of you, tank? That's funny. And I love these little threats. What do you mean, Sam? What do you mean by they will all pay for this? Every single last one of them. First of all, what do you mean? And fucking who do you mean? Because the grift gang can mean so many different people. And it changes by the fucking day. Do you know that sometimes she will even include Negs and DC in what she refers to as the fucking grift gang? And isn't it crazy that she uses phrases like the grift gang while also trying to criticize Belinda and Gaining Ground for pocket watching? Like, motherfuckers, Yaba, you are the biggest pocket watcher around. You cannot stomach it when anybody makes any money in this space at all. You can't stomach it. You can't stand it. In fact, do you know all of that shit, the disgusting things that she said about Negs and his child? Guess what all of that fucking stemmed from? All of it fucking stemmed from money. It stemmed from he did a GoFundMe and she didn't like it that he was making so much money for what she deemed an inappropriate reason. She didn't believe that he was using the funds for what he said he would. It's always about fucking money with these motherfuckers. So don't, please, blow it out your ass. You want to talk about pocket watching? You're the biggest fucking pocket watcher around. And I'll tell you why it is. It's because she knows that this is all she's got. She has no other prospects. So she tries to protect it with all her fucking might. Like I've said, and this is why I don't understand how she's not more grateful to Chantel as a human being and doesn't acknowledge that she changed her financial fucking life. If YouTube didn't exist, if Chantel didn't exist, Yaba would be working at fucking McDonald's. She would probably be a shift manager at fucking McDonald's, making $25 at the most per hour. Like, I'm telling you seriously, Chantel's existence in this world has changed Yaba's life in such a fucking way. And there's no acknowledgement or gratitude for that. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, you're right. Sama says, I think P just has Twitter for PMs. She will follow you back if she recognizes your name. Sylvia, yeah, that is very true. Do you follow me? I'll follow you back right now. If you add me on something, I'll follow you back. And you can DM me there. She's not manager material. I mean, that's a good point, too. That's a good point too. All right, let me queue up what I want to react to. Hold on, what is this? Ooh, who texted me? Hold on a second, guys. Give me 1 second. I want to take a sip of my drink, and also I want to do some. Hold on 1 second, guys. My bad. Where's the screen? I want to. All right, give me 1 sec, guys. All right, guys, I'm back. We're going to watch, there's a timestamp that I want to watch, something on Gaining Ground stream, and I want to watch a little bit of his stream because I'm really curious. I want to see exactly what he said and what clips he shared that made these fucking piggly wigglies fucking pop off and moo as loud as they fucking did on Twitter. Like, I'm really interested. I need to fucking see for myself real bad. Uh-huh. What a oh my god, Gorlock. He made oh god, I can't.
Hold and hydration. Made for every texture and style. Flex, scrunch, freeze. Aussie.
Come
Dawn
on.
Platinum removes 99% of grease. It's the GOAT. And that's coming from a duck. The better grease getter.
Come on. Where's the screenshot he told me? Hold on. 1844.
Her admitting that they did in fact call Negs' mom. So just
Oh,
the stuff, the luxury to not come for a couple weeks. But I do feel bad for all you members who have been paying and didn't get your pre-member stream. So I will make anyway. So I wake up this morning and I had a Fraggy, you got to go to the members only stream. I talk about my 3 weeks of me washing my hair.
Yo, I didn't say yet, but please, guys, if you could, if you can, if you want to support the channel and donate and help to support the internet, the time is coming, is rapidly fucking approaching. And I'm still about $120 short for the internet and the StreamYard combined. And something that I don't know if you guys are aware of, but when I mention donations, this is just to break even. This is so that it doesn't cost me money. This is not money that I'm making. This is not money that I'm, able to buy myself a nice whatever with. This is just so I break even. So if you can donate, if you want to support the channel, I'd really appreciate it. I always appreciate it. Just wanted to make sure to say that because I'm running out of time, man.
Floppy Flying Trash Bag Allegrift. Hello, missed you. Your take on things and your humor as well as the rest of the silly checking. Thank you so much. Remember for 9 months, Flappy. Much appreciated. So anyway, it's been lovely, Ordinary Girl. So I woke up today and I did what I always do. I said, should I go live today? Should today be the day I go live? Sorry. So Linda about it. I said, hey, guess what somebody sent me? And she was like, oh, bitch. And apparently there's some good gems in that video as well, including her admitting that they did in fact call Negs' mom. So just the stuff that
you already knew, like, dude, she of course she apologized for it. Like, yo, do you guys remember? She like got down on her fucking hands and knees and licked ass apologizing, because when she did that, that's when Negs was like on the up and up, and he was vowing to be a better person and doing really well on YouTube, in fact. And she recognized that he had some serious fucking power behind him at that time. So she was forced to fucking apologize on her fucking wife's behalf, because it's Sam who made that fucking call and doxed his mother, harangued his fucking mother.
Yaba deleted for a reason. So I'm excited to watch it. So Belinda's like, you should do what you should do. And I said, I will, maybe in a couple days. Well, Yamahandra de la Taco Bell was live today. I know what else is new, Chantal. And I went onto the farms, and I've been sporadically. I haven't gone on the farms as much. No offense to the farmers. It's just part of not giving a fuck. It makes it a lot easier not to have to watch this shit. So I logged into the farms this morning, and an account by the name of Amy or just Amy. I've never seen this person before. Recap for talk. Yeah. Shit, I lost my train of thought. God. Herself, because like as much as she wants to be like Frenchie,
all right, 1840, hold
like,
on.
Frenchie leaves shit up and just
here we go.
Yaba wants to toe like that actress at the 2024 only. I'm looking at chat. Enjoy it.
Oh shit.
And now we're pleased to bring you our feature presentation.
I'm so excited.
Give me a minute. Entertain yourselves. Like, I don't know why you all think that it's okay, because you all hate me and you all dislike me, to use this as content. But since you want to use it as content, I'm going to take the time out of our reactions to put you on blast. Maybe that's what she wants. Maybe somebody with not even 6,000 subscribers, maybe that's what they want, attention.
I will never understand why they care so much about channels so much smaller than themselves. Like, to me, that really says everything that I need to know. And you know the answer to the reason why, right? It's because when the truth is told, when you're a liar and a fucking hypocrite, the truth is a really fucking scary thing to confront, to deal with, whether the channel has 100,000 or 1 subscriber. When you're telling the truth, these bitches are obviously going to be afraid, as they should be.
You think I'm lying? You think I'm lying? You think I'm lying?
Yes.
You think I'm lying? Why do you all feel the need to follow me around on my channel, in my community, taunting me with this shit?
Why do you feel the need to follow Chantal around in her community and taunt her with everything terrible that has ever fucking happened to her ever? Like, blow it out your ass. This is just the smallest of tastes of your own fucking medicine. It's the audacity to expect the world to treat you differently than you treat the fucking world. How dare you? How fucking dare you?
Hillbilly Belinda, Snifford, The Gaining Ground, Ronald, Clara. Why do you all feel like this is okay?
And thank you for not naming me in that lineup. I really do appreciate that.
Why do you all feel like it's okay to lie about that situation? Why do you feel like...
I've not heard anybody lie about that situation at all. Why would you go, like, stick to it's inappropriate or whatever? I've not heard anybody fucking lie about it. I know you wish that they were lies. Hell, we all wish it was lies. However, that happens to be the down, dirty, disgusting fucking truth.
It's okay to go on your channel and lie and say that I didn't file an EPO as soon as I found out about that, when it says right there.
Bro, the timeline, that's what that tweet was about. It shows us in timeline that right after you found out, right after that information was made available to you, you went fucking live, bro. You did a fucking live stream 20 minutes after that information was made available. Like, what the fuck? People are not pulling this out of their ass. They know what they know because the timeline is there, documented with fucking numbers, man. This is that tweet that we just looked at before. This is the kid's dad, Tuesday, September 26th at 8:38 a.m. Rotten hell, bitch. I hope your last minutes you suffer like you fucking deserve. And Yaba went live literally at 9 o'clock on the same day. So not even a half hour fucking later. That's the point. No one's lying about anything. They're just pointing out inconvenient fucking truths that you wish that they fucking wouldn't. I just want to talk for a little second about me personally. And it makes it really hard for me to understand or relate to this person on a human level as a woman. Because if I was made aware of this really horrible information, the last fucking thing that I would ever be doing would be doing a live stream. I would not be able to interact with the public at all. That is like so. Like fucking A. You know, the first thing I would do personally is the most important thing to me would be to make sure that my own children are okay. That would be at the forefront. I would be having conversations, gentle ones, age appropriate ones. But my first concern would be, oh my God, this new horrifying information. I need to make sure that my children are safe, that my children are okay. And the proof is in the pudding. The numbers tell it all. You went fucking live. And it's like, don't deny it. Don't say that people are lying when the numbers show it. Like me, oh my.
When the information is on that channel, why do you think it's okay to take that narrative to your audience and say that I continue to send my kids?
Bro, you take everything to your audience. There's nothing off limits when it comes to Chantel, to Negs, to Gaining Ground, to Belinda. Nothing is fucking off limits. So why in all fuck would you expect from the internet for anything to be off limits in regards to you? Like, you need to learn, like this needs to be a lesson for you. You should have learned from your mother growing up to do unto others the way that you want to be done. Learn from this. Fucking learn from this.
To that man's house after I found out about that. Why do you all think that's okay? Like,
I've not heard anybody make those claims. I've heard before a lot of this information was out, I've heard people ask. I've not heard people make like, oh, she definitely did. Only thing I've ever seen is people asking, oh my God, did she still allow these children to have contact with the father after they became aware? They were asking questions, if anything. I've not heard or seen anybody make these allegations as though it's a fact.
it wasn't enough that I was dogpiled after that shit happened. In December? Was it December when all that shit went down? And I kept my mouth shut about the fundraisers. And I kept quiet. And then after that whole thing happened, that I was dogpiled.
No, you shouldn't have kept quiet about the fucking fundraisers. You shouldn't have kept quiet, first of all, under the circumstances. And second of all, you should not have kept quiet only to put it in your back pocket to try and paint Belinda a nefarious fucking money grubbing asshole after the fact. That's why you stayed quiet. You stayed quiet to use it as a weapon for when it became most beneficial for you to do so in your own mind. That's what you did. That's why you're a nefarious fucking pig.
Piled by their community. My own community turned against me after all that shit happened. And it hasn't stopped since that happened. And the kind of shit that I was going through behind the scenes, and they keep on, and they keep on, and they keep on, and it never.
Listen, do you know, genuinely, I do feel like it's a feeling I feel sorry for her. I feel sorry for her as a woman, as a mother, as a human. I can't imagine what she went through. I can't imagine the emotions that she had to fucking compartmentalize. I can't imagine what it was like to talk to children about these kind of situations. I can't imagine. However, at the same time, while I feel those things, it does not escape me that Yaba, if the shoe was on the other foot, she would be one of the most vile fucking miscreant pigs if any of her online adversaries were put in a similar situation. So while my innate feeling is of compassion, my right mind comes in and says, hey, this bitch does not deserve compassion because she does not give compassion to others. Do you feel me? Do you know what I'm saying?
Or fucking stops. Has not stopped since that shit happened.
The fake crying is too much for me as well. Like, and you can tell she's fake crying. To me, it says a lot that you couldn't muster up some real tears under the circumstances. Like, that's when my compassion goes away as well. Like, you can't actually cry. You have to force it out as a manipulation tactic to paint yourself a fucking victim. Like, I'm sorry, but every amount of compassion that I was feeling is slowly fucking creeping away because of her behavior.
I don't, what is it that you want, Belinda? What, you want me to put a bullet in my head? Is that what you fucking want?
Oh, shut it up. See, this is the manipulation tactics. This is the victimization. Like, why would that be what anybody fucking wants? What people want is for you to stop being a hypocritical, malicious, dishonest, fucking defamatory pig. That's what people fucking want. That's all people fucking want. And that's not an option for her. In Yaba's mind, it's either, oh, I put a bullet in my fucking head, or oh, that's it. I refuse to be a good person. Ugh.
Like, what is the end fucking result here?
The end result should be that you learn a really fucking valuable lesson from this. That's what the end result should fucking be. But is that going to be what it is? Nope. Nay. Of course not.
Bring that shit here. I didn't want that shit here. I'm not responsible for what that man done. I did what I needed to do as a mother. You're not going to
No, Yaba, absolutely. You are not responsible for what that monster fucking man. You are not responsible for what that monster fucking did. However, you are responsible for what you have done. You are responsible for what you have chosen to do to others with your own proximity to a fucking kitty fiddler, willy-nilly, until to this very day. Throwing around these accusations of weird fucking behavior with children, what you've done to Gaining Ground is unfucking forgivable, especially under the circumstances of your own proximity to a fucking monster. Like, ugh. The way that you chose to use this monster to try and weaponize his fucking veteran status against your online adversaries. No, you're not responsible for what he's done, but you are fucking responsible for what you have done.
hold me responsible for what the fuck Sam said on Twitter?
And yes, you and Sam are one and the same. What she says, if you're retweeting it, if you're fucking co-signing it, it may as well have come out of your mouth or your fingertips. Why do you expect different treatment? You treat negs in DC the same way. So why do you expect to be treated any fucking different? Like, this is why hypocrisy and hippo is the name of the fucking game around these parts, and it always, unfortunately, will be.
There's so much shit that you all could talk about. Why you keep bringing this shit up?
First of all, you keep bringing it up. You keep bringing it up. You keep making weird fucking fabrications and lies regarding this situation. So it forces others to correct your fucking lies. You're the one who's continuing this fucking narrative. Because of the lies and the self-victimization, you are the one who keeps this fucking narrative going. You need to understand that. You need to realize that.
Over and 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 over, as if I deserve some kind of treatment because of what somebody else did.
No, again, see, and this is so dishonest. This is so manipulative. You deserve whatever treatment you're getting because of your behavior. You deserve whatever treatment you're getting because of what you have done, because of what you have said. Nobody nowhere has tried to blame you for the actions of this fucking monster. Although we all fucking know if the shoe was on the other foot, God forbid, if this was Chantel, you know, Yaba would be saying that Chantel is somehow complicit. You know it. We've seen it. Like, man.
As if I deserve you all to go out here and change the narrative. Like I didn't do the right thing as a mother. As if I'm some kind of fucking pervert or I'm some kind of fucking pedophile supporter. I don't know what you all want from me.
Dude, what everybody wants from you is for you to stop being a dishonest, hypocritical, defamatory fucking pig. That's what everybody fucking wants. That's it. That's all. But for someone like you, that's just too much of a tall fucking order.
I don't understand it. Now you mock me over the fucking fundraisers and the money that was raised and the fact that the dogs have a kid named after their dad. Like, what do you...
Isn't that interesting too, Sylvail? Sylvail says, me. That has been extremely interesting to me. It has always been all about her. The only time she ever mentions her kids or any kids at all is when she is actively trying to weaponize them against her online enemies. That is very interesting to me. Under the circumstances, I would not be mentioning, I would not care how this affected me personally. It would all be about the fucking children. It's a showcase as to the kind of selfish, childish fucking human being that she is. It's so disgusting.
What? What do you think's gonna happen when you title streams like that? That I'm just gonna let that fucking slide and let that go?
Dude, you don't get to abuse the copyright system because you don't like the truths or the opinions about the truths. You don't get to abuse the copyright systems because of that. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Have you really not learned that lesson yet?
I'm the one that has to see that little girl every weekend.
I'm the one. Me. I'm the one who has to see that little girl. The way that she's framing this, it's all about her and her feelings and what she's going through. Not that little girl who's a victim of that fucking monster that you procreated with. Like, I don't even know. Does she really not realize how fucking disgusting and selfish she comes off with this? With this me, poor me, fake crying. What do you want me to put a gun in my head? Bullshit. Like, ill, bitch. Ill.
One that's seen this family torn apart. I'm the one that has to deal with that. And have to deal with...
I'm the one who has to see this family torn apart. Not, oh my God, this family has been torn apart. It's no. I have to deal with it. Like, such a selfish fucking pig of an individual.
My kids who don't have their dad anymore, and her kids that are going through what they're going through, and they don't have their family anymore.
That's a blessing in disguise. I don't know if you haven't fucking realized that yet, but that is a fucking blessing from the good Lord.
And you all just use this for content, and you justify it because you know for sure if it happened to any of you all that we would do the same.
You would. 100% you fucking would. Look at what you've done in regards to deceased children. Look at what you've done in regards to people who have really ill mothers. Look at what you've done about everything. The worst things that can happen to another human being, you have done the most egregious and disgusting, said the most egregious and disgusting things about these people, about these topics. So yes, your own pattern of behavior tells us that you absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, would do those things.
Oh, you know for a fact that we would do the same, so you're going to
Yup.
go ahead and do it because you know.
Your pattern of behavior tells us that you would because you have.
Oh, that me and Sam would be out here doing it if it happened to you all, right?
Be a DM from a very reliable source, and it goes something like this. Thank you, Tally. I'll be right back for it. Goes something like this. Well, Pirate was fucked by her grandpa for years, and she cried to go to her house when her mama said no. It was about 14 or 15 years old when her grandpapa stopped fucking her. Anyway, Tally.
Dude, listen, this is the proof in the pudding right here. And this motherfucker Yaba chose to marry this see you next Tuesday ugly fucking Simpson character looking fucking monstrous pig of a bitch. Like, who says that to a victim of child molestation? Let's hear it again, just to make sure.
Moving on. Like that.
Me and Sam would be out here doing it if it happened to you all, right?
Be a DM from a very reliable source, and it goes something like this. Thank you, Tally. I'll be right back for it. Goes something like this. Well, Pirate was fucked by her grandpa for years, and she cried to go to her house when her mama said no. It was about 14 or 15 years old when her grandpapa stopped fucking her. Anyway, Tally, moving on. Here we go.
Yikes.
Thank you so much.
Fucking
That's why the
yikes.
bitch is so bitter. Her mama won't let her granddaddy fuck her no more.
Oh!
Did you know your
Can you fucking imagine? Like,
skin barrier is more receptive to skincare at night? That's why I use Olay.
I just don't know what the end result here is. So when you figure that out and you figure out what I need to do so you will quit bringing.
I mean, and yo, kudos to Gaining Ground for that amazing set of edits put together. Really poignant, really important to put Yaba's fake crying fucking crocodile tears right on top of Sam's disgusting words and actions against a literal survivor of childhood fucking sexual abuse. And saying that not only did they like it, but they miss it. Like, oh my, yeah. You can't get more fucking disgusting than that. I'm sorry, but you can't.
Sorry. Oh, there she is again. Hope you all enjoyed that.
Dude, that is such an amazing edit. Fucking Gorlock the Destroyer with Yaba's face. It fits so well that it looks like that is the legitimate picture. It looks like it belongs. It is fucking amazing. And I love how I love how she's stomping across the screen and we can hear the booms. Just mwah, chef's kiss, amazing editing, Gaining Ground.
I know Yaba didn't. I'm going to upload that as its own video, I think. What do you guys think? I think I should upload that as its own video.
Do it!
Number one, I don't know.
Do it as a short. Upload it as a fucking short and tag it to high hell.
Why she's associating the Gigi's name with saying she sent her kids anywhere. I never said any of that. I don't get involved in those conversations. I have never once said she knew. I have questions.
Yeah, see, that's what it is. I've seen before people really knew the timeline, I've seen people just ask, like, oh my God, I hope she didn't send those children after she knew. Did she? Like, I've never heard anybody make those accusations. I've only heard people ask.
I have questions, right? And I will stand by this. So will any doctor and therapist, psychiatrist. I don't think a man starts doing what he did at his age, But things happen. I watch those shows on Discovery ID, Living with a Monster. Sometimes you just don't know things. But I've never said she's knowingly sent her kids anywhere. But she loves to lie and puts words in me and Belinda's mouth because she knows that there's nothing else she can say or do to the two of us. She has to lie because there's nothing else. Like, we just gotta sit here and keep playing Yaba's words.
Dude, and I want you guys to always pay attention when you hear somebody responding to being called out for whatever reason. If all they've got is lies or defamation or over exaggeration, the reason for that very obviously is because they have nothing of substance to say. And why is the response always, instead of responding and talking about whatever behavior they were just called out for, why is it always whataboutism? Why is it always, but well, you did this? And it never has anything to do with the situation anyway. And it's always a fucking fabrication, a reach, or a lie. Like, I'm just so tired of the tactics of the people in this fucking space. It's exhausting. It's a waste of motherfucking time. I'm just tired of it.
And poor Yaba's got to go back 4, 5, 20 years to a cake just to find something to cry about. Yesterday, she's posted strawberry douche Belinda's mod. And I'm like, the same strawberry douche that Sam was saying was her favorite farmer last year. Like, she just doesn't know when to stop. And I'm here for it. So, yeah, I apologize. I wanted to say in the beginning of that call.
Dude, I love it how everything is A-okay when these people are in your favor. When these people are making comments that are in your favor, their behavior doesn't matter. What they've said in the past doesn't matter. But the moment that they start calling you out for your shit, you dig back into their past and you say, oh, this person has always been problematic. Okay, then why was it A-O-fucking-K when they were speaking kindly of you? Like, blow it out your fucking ass. You stand for nothing.
The call.
And your words mean nothing as a result of that.
The video that I was going to play that clip at the end, and I didn't even think to say it. So I apologize if anybody were unprepared for that clip or hadn't heard it yet. It is pretty gross. So yes, Yaba, I think we know for a fact that you and Sam would capitalize on any situation.
Yeah, we know because you have. It's not like we're making assumptions based. No, we know because you fucking have. And Gaining Ground just proved that. He just proved that shit with fucking evidence.
One having to do with a child's essay. And I mean, I shouldn't even say you did. I mean, you've cried about me and Belinda capitalizing that situation. I haven't. You and your wife are the one who did multiple streams and collected money over it. Let's not forget, all right? Every time Sam got a super chat while talking about that poor girl, Yaba has to see every.
Dude, they go crazy. Foodie Beauty TM, like, who the fuck are you? Says that's why they went batshit crazy at Belinda and her mower, because they think they deserve one. Dude, this is why it's so fucking crazy that Yaba would ever talk about pocket watching. They are, especially Yaba's the biggest fucking pocket watcher there is or ever fucking was. She really gets put out when other people make money, when other people are willing to support financially. She gets jealous. It's so fucking strange. I've never seen it ever. And for her to say that she doesn't revel in other people's failures. Like, not only does she absolutely do that, but she is admitted to reveling in other people's fucking failures. Like, stop.
Every weekend. Yeah, thanks for the super chat. Shake, 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 shake. But, again, Yaba's got to lie because Yaba's got nothing else. All right. You all ready for this? So, in September of 2022, you Dexter, you shut your mouth. Oh, it's a little bus driving by. September of 2022. Was that the mail lady? Oh, it's her. Hold on. Dexter hates her so much. I don't know why. Her name must be Yaba. In September 2022, Yaba 100 went live about a certain YouTube creator. Some of you may know him as the Angry Hamster.
Is this guy stupid?
Some of you may know him as Monty.
My coochie pink, my booty.
Oh shit, I don't know what we're about to hear, but I was told that I needed to react to this Monty clip. I have no idea what's coming. I have no idea what this is about, but I was told that we needed to watch this together.
Bull Brown.
And some of you may know him by stories from the internet.
Hi, Stinky Poo Poo.
She did a stream. I forget the name of it now. I don't think he or she or them, who cares, titled it. But I think it was There's Something About Monty. I think that is what Yaba Shiba. So Yaba did this stream in September where she had such strong feelings about stories from the internet. And she reacts to a stream of me reacting to Monty, right? And again, none of this is going to be shocking to me because we've all learned Yaba is the world's largest chameleon. Yaba changes her appearance, her beliefs, her ethics, her morals, her anything to fit in where the money is. Like homegirl's a hustler. I'll give it to her. I just, it is what it is. I'm not going to compromise everything I believe in to make $1, but not everybody can be the GG. So this is going to be a very...
Speaking of making $1, please donate if you can. If you want to support the channel, if you want to support the good internet. I'm trying to shill. I'm trying to... I've been told to do it. Donate if you can. If you want to support the channel, if you want to piss off these fucking pocket-watching hippo pig bitches. Ugh.
Very different Yaba. This was the Yaba that was okay with Gigi and Belinda because... she hated Negs, and we were on the outs with Negs, and we helped provide content because of the back and forth with Negs was giving her very boring and uncreative wife content to work with. So this was when she just...
I can't even imagine where this is going right now.
Loved us. The chat loved me and Belinda. She loved me and Belinda. And then all of a sudden, Yaba tells them not to love us anymore. And they leave, which is fine because water always finds its own level.
No, definitely not.
It's less penicillin we here at Gaining Ground.
Guys, that's not the real Foodie Beauty, right? Because there's a TM up at the top, like trademarked. That is definitely not the real Foodie Beauty.
Island need to have on hand in our pockets. So we're gonna watch this video. It's 2 hours long. I'm told the best is the first hour. So maybe we'll get through that. Fingers crossed. I don't want to do a part 2. And then she apparently gushes over Belinda at the end or says hi to Belinda. I don't know. So here we go. I know I'm changing scenes.
A patient and a friend. Lou Tobacco, president at Monsignor Farrell High School, is fostering.
Oh, I got to fix this. Hold on. Sometimes when we touch, one moment. That's better. All right. So, the person who archived, again, it was not Forwick. If you want to believe it's Forwick, it wasn't Forwick. Forwick would fucking own it. Forwick wouldn't get. Forwick would actually tweet about it. Forwick would not care. But it wasn't Forwick. The person who archived it for me, I don't know if they just forgot they had it, but they started with the chat and then it disappears into just the video. So just bear with me. It's gonna the aspect ratio, I guess, changes here and there. So,
I have no idea what we're about to watch right now.
So and I have it at 1. Oh shit! I'm gonna do a 1.2.
Hey Rio!
If that's too fast, let me know. All right, here we go. Let me know if you guys can't hear. If I don't hear any complaints, I'm assuming you can hear. What do I do?
In the background, just.
Oh, by the way, what color do you guys like the best? I can't decide, and I usually change the color a lot because I can't decide which one I like best. But you see, like how mine is yellow right now. What is more pleasing to the eye? I cannot fucking decide, so I keep changing it.
In case there's a lot of dead air, because I got some other shit going on, like I said. I honestly did not expect. Like, I don't understand when you can't take the fucking L or just to keep it pushing. It makes absolutely no sense to me. We are in a community where we rely on other people's content, no matter what, no matter who it is, no matter what kind of person they are, none of that shit matters, right?
You guys can hear, right? Because this is all gold. This right here, if you're a YouTube support member and you can listen to this and still say, okay, I love Yaba so much, like you do.
No, and wait, Rio, are you sure that we don't have the updates on the Switch? Because I've been watching videos and there are some really sick, awesome shit with the new updates. Like, I really hope that we have the updates, man. There's some crazy updates with the when you play with several different people too, like awesome shit.
Deserve Yaba, and Yaba deserves you at this point. This woman is she's faker than a purse on a New York City sidewalk. There's nothing
too. And it was like more like a greenish yellow chartreuse color. I like it better too. It stands out more. I'm gonna change it back for now.
Nothing authentic about this woman other than her hatred for Chantal because it's projected. That's it.
We're using their content. We're watching it. We're talking about it. We're criticizing it. We are dragging it from one end of the street down to the fucking other, right? It's true. Whether it's Chantel, whether it's fucking Nodder, we just had this.
As long as, and see, what we didn't know at the time was, as long as it's not her, because we didn't realize how absolutely fucking weak.
See the difference? Now I made it like a sunflower yellow, but just before it was like chartreusey green yellow.
This woman actually is in all aspects of things. But at the time, she was selling a real good story. This is what we do, because she never thought, she had her and Frenchie.
I
had just
usually
had
do
that big thing
pistachio
with Charlie,
green.
and Yaba was on Twitter saying Charlie was going to start race wars, and Yaba was feeling herself now. Like Yaba was getting like top spot in the community.
Yeah,
she hadn't passed her yet,
dude. Yeah, yo, how do people not remember that Yaba was ready and willing to fucking turn on Charlie? She was ready to turn on Charlie like, whoa, Nelly, man. And I think somebody just donated. Hold on, let me read it. Let me make sure that they don't mind me saying who they are or not. Hold on. Aw. Oh, thank you so much. They said, mostly silent viewer. Don't agree with all of your takes, but you always make me laugh. Idiot bitch 3. I think that was supposed to be like a heart with a V and a 3. But thank you so much for your donation. I really appreciate it. And you know what I really appreciate also? I appreciate the fact that you continue to watch, even though you don't agree with everything that I say. That's the point, right? Like, why would you seek out somebody that you agree with everything anyway? I personally seek out those who I don't agree with 100%, because that's how I learn from a different perspective. And you know what I mean? So I appreciate your support. I appreciate your kindness. And I appreciate the fact that you're willing to still listen, even though you don't agree with everything that I say.
So yeah, Yaba was feeling big and bold, and Yaba was selling this. She was setting the rules like Napoleon. I say it all the time. Yaba's Napoleon in Animal Farm. She was letting everybody know, listen, I'm the new queen bee in this bitch, and this is what we do. This is what we do. And then as soon as she found herself on the receiving end, what happened, folks? What happened?
This whole shit happened with Nodder, where he struck all the reaction channels.
So can we call her Nodder 2.0? Can we make that happen?
Well, Capone says doing that makes people hate you, though. Trust me. Do you mean because you have gone in other chats that you don't necessarily agree with, and people have? I know what you mean. I wish that it wasn't like that. I wish the people in this space specifically were more open and willing to allow people to just watch what they want and make up their own opinion. It's very unfortunate. A lot of people run their shit like a fucking cult. Capone Boxer says, I go everywhere. It makes people angry. Yes, it's funny that you say that, Capone Boxer. One of the things that I had heard about you, this is not why I had you blocked though, but one of the things that I had heard about you was that you were supporting some really problematic people in their chat. And I don't think that that's a problem that you watch other people. I don't think it's a problem even that you comment. When it could become a problem if you are actively agreeing with or engaging with really nefarious lies, that's when it could become a problem. But just supporting or chatting in someone's chat, like, you should be allowed to do that. Everybody should be allowed to do that, Capone, I don't remember why you were initially blocked. All I remember is that I kept you blocked because so many people kept asking me, like, oh, can you please unblock Capone? So just on principle, I was like, neep. But that's all water under the bridge. We're cool now.
Nodder Underground. How about the YouTube under Nodder? Can we get some submissions, please? The YouTube under Nodder, the Nodder Underground.
No, I thought so. And thank you so much, Jerry Sizzler. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for sending a dono. And I knew that it was meant to be a V heart. I somehow knew, because I use those all the time too.
Oh, there's so many good ones.
Channels, the comments. It was the biggest copyright.
The YouTube Nodder Ground. Shit.
Strike on our community.
I missed a super chat. I'm so sorry. I'm living my best life. Let me see.
Yo, and isn't it crazy? Is this why Gaining Ground is playing this? And is this why Yaba deleted or privated this particular stream? Do you remember that Yaba was one of the most outspoken people against Monty until she wanted to cozy up to him and weaponize him against the Gaining Ground? This is why this bitch is a fraudulent liar. And an enemy of my enemy is my new best friend. That's the name of her game. Like, she was one of the most outspoken. Do you know she's the kind of person, I bet, that if Callie was willing and down, that she would even cozy up to Callie to try and weaponize against the Gaining Ground or whoever, even though she was one of the most outspoken, largest channels against Callie. Like, this is what this bitch fucking does. Look at who she's willing to cozy up to after what they've said and threatened about her own children, man. Like, me, oh my.
Oh, the dildo. Thank you so much for the super chat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a Belinda. I'm going to steal from Belinda for today. I'm going to save these for the end if any more come in, just because I want to get through at least the first hour of this. But thank you, dildo, and anyone else who does a milestone or whatever. I'll put you guys at the end.
This community basically has begun. Remember how much shit we would give Chantel when she would rage? Remember how many times she used to rage and she'd get so mad and she hit one of our channels? Who all has Chantel ever hit with a copyright strike? I know
if anybody wants a copy of this video, I'm more than happy to share. I mean, this was the fact that this person just came up.
Yeah, this is fucking crazy. Did you hear what Yaba was just saying? Criticizing Chantel for her abusing the copyright system. What did Yaba do just a few months ago? What did she do just recently? And what did she say in that clip Gaining Ground just played? Do you expect me to just let you say that? Do you expect me to just let you use that as a title? That's when she copyright struck either Gaining Ground or Belinda. I forget who, but it was one of them. And it was like this month or last month.
On this and happen to have this. This is the stream we've needed. There's a reason why she wanted this stream gone. You'll see that now, right?
It's me. I know she did.
Isn't it funny that dirty delete is one of the phrases that Yaba fucking coined? Or if she didn't, it reminds me of her because she's the only person I've heard really say it. But she is the biggest. Her and her fucking wife are some of the biggest dirty deleters I've ever fucking seen in this space.
Zachary Michael. I can't remember if she got Michael B. Petty. And I'm saying like the old school people because like Chantel, that was Chantel's go-to.
Hey,
and it seems like she eventually knocked that shit off because she doesn't want to lose her fucking channel, right?
Oh, is that why you stopped?
Yeah.
Remember she was doing all those copyright strikes and towards the end.
You know when she stopped? Yaba stopped the moment that Primink, that much larger channel, shared that YouTube was actively looking into somebody who was abusing the copyright system. And when Primink put out a call to action, like, if anybody is dealing with something similar, please hit me up and I will help you to the best of my abilities. That's when Yaba stopped her bullshit. When she learned that there could be potential real consequences for her YouTube channel, that's when she fucking stopped abusing the copyright system.
Was immediately rejecting them, and she suddenly went silent. I like the YouTube Nodder Ground. I think we should go with that one. If we could make that happen.
I hope you guys really understand and you're aware that no matter what FFG and Yaba put on front for public display, they absolutely fucking loathe each other. And if either one could snap their fingers and the other be gone, they would do it in a heartbeat. They remain cordial for mutual benefit, but make no fucking mistake, they hate each other. They are their own biggest competition. They fucking hate each other. I think more so Yaba. I think FFG is a little bit more capable of playing nice when it benefits her. But this doesn't even benefit her, so I don't understand. But Yaba is more of the envious, jealous, fucking weird. Ugh.
Happen, that'd be great. Somebody should start an archive channel for Yaba called the Nodder Ground. Maybe I should just do it and just archive all her shit there, and then that way it'll be associated with Nodder since she loves Nodder so much.
Strike again, absolutely. We were contacting news stations. There was actually an article wrote about Nodder and all his shenanigans and the fact that he's trying to silence creators. And we have one of our own.
Wait, I'm sorry. They actually got news articles about him. Did I miss something? When did that happen?
Smooches, y'all crazy nuts. I love that. I fucking love that.
Imagine if Yaba had a news anything written about her. Could you imagine? Could you imagine Taco Bell would run out of ground beef that night? Could you imagine if a news story picked up Miss YouTube Underground and her
Yo, you know what kind of fucks me up? Have you guys noticed that? First of all, I love Capricorn Fairy. I love Marie, your little picture, and I love the screen name Capricorn Fairy. Just your whole account is amazing. I love it. This is a commenter on Gaining Ground's channel, but I just love it so much. And now I can't remember what I was going to say. Fuck!
and didn't trying to silence creators. Oh, forget about it.
Oh, who is out here showing their ass, right? Go to your YouTube tab or whatever
That's
and
one
put
of the
in,
format
the YouTube
changes,
Underground, and you're going to see videos come up. Hell, I'm pretty sure the FBRC has created a whole fucking channel reacting to me or talking shit about me. It's not my place to go over there and copyright strike his channel. It's not.
Oh my God. So hold on. See, she didn't care that.
It's not like me to go and strike it. Okay, now I remember what I was going to say. Isn't it disgusting how Yaba has recently kind of almost by proxy defended Nader? Like a little bit kinda. Do you know what I mean? Fucking disgusting. How desperate do you have to fucking be to defend that monster from hell?
Oh my God. So FBRC, face of Foodie Booty Reaction. Remember that Gandalf guy? So she was okay with him making videos about it because nobody was watching him. Nobody was giving him money. But every time.
Thank you, Tank Girl. Guys, please hit the thumbs up if you have not already. Do you know what else? Please subscribe if you have not already. If you're just watching and you've not yet subscribed, please do so. And please always hit the thumbs up if you're signed in, and you can, because it really does help the channel. It helps it in the algorithm, and it ensures that you will be served this content if you'd like to be.
And don't let this make you want to give me money now. I'm just saying, every time somebody else makes money off of her content, she can't stand it. And she was like, fuck the FBRC guy. So then why not ignore me and Belinda? Belinda and I did not start this.
Hey,
they can say that. They could say that until Sam cures her her alleged type 2 diabetes. But Belinda,
I want to read this. Jerry says, Yaba hated FFG until she blew up. Then she changed her tune real quick. Only goes after smaller creators or if they're black. Wow, that's an interesting fucking observation. And dude, Yaba went, I remember because I did a video on it. I did a reaction to it, and I gave Yaba the fucking advice that you better fucking tread carefully going after FFG, because FFG has grown much larger, much quicker than you did, and you cannot rival her hate. You cannot rival her fucking audience. You cannot rival the loyalty that her hate audience has to her because of the value they put into consuming that fucking hate. And I don't know if you guys have realized, I know some of you have, that Yaba, since FFG has come on the scene, Yaba has definitely amped up her own fucking hatred and her own grotesquerie. Yo, did you guys see that there's a show coming out called Grotesquerie? Like, man, I didn't know. I've never heard anybody else use that word other than myself. So I was so surprised when I saw a fucking show called Grotesquerie. I fucking love that word.
literally did nothing. Those two woke up on the wrong side of the bed, started running their mouth, started blaming Belinda for everything, and then started blaming me for everything. And then they got mad when we responded. End of story. We were all there. We all saw it, which is why our channels are all still full of content. And Sam Hawks is the only one who has deleted everything from that time. But I digress. A lot of it's on Rumble, Forward Candle. Go check it out. But yeah, it's funny how she's okay with you doing that as long as you have no potential financial impact on her channel. As soon as someone starts speaking the truth about what a
isn't it
she is, she's suddenly like, nope, can't have the truth about me out there. Shameful, 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 shameful. You know what I need? I need the ding, 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 shame, shame, shame lady. Where is she?
Not right. There's a lot of other people who use my content who have taken clips or whatever and shown all the horrible things that I've done on the internet.
What?
It's not
Wait a second. What? Opal says, just saw someone on Twitter say they're drinking a 5-pound bucket of horse electrolytes from Tractor Supply instead of Gatorade. Is that fucking for real? Oh my God. Yo, can I tell you guys, update you on my glacial cherry fucking love? Guess what I finally fucking found? Guess what I finally fucking procured? Do you remember how I've told you that I've been looking for the powdered white glacial cherry Gatorade forever? Well, my mother finally found me a bunch of the little boxes where it comes in separate packets that you put in a bottle of water. And I've got to say, I don't know if it's better than the bottled, but damn, it's good. It is so fucking good. I've only ever tried the powdered blue one and it was not great. I'm telling you, it is fucking phenomenal, guys. And it's the sugar free. And it didn't fuck up my stomach. It tasted amazing. Like, taste it if you can, if you find it. It's so surprisingly delicious.
My place to go over there and say, you know what? I can talk shit on everybody else, but don't you goddamn dare make videos talking shit about me, right?
This is crazy.
I just don't understand the that. And then you know what? And to be quite honest, I feel like Monty is a big reason why.
No, I'm telling you, if you see it in the store, yes, sugar free, get it. It's 5 calories per little packet. And it comes in the perfect amount to put in an 8-ounce bottle of water. It is so refreshing. It tastes, I think it tastes a little bit better than normal Gatorade. It is so good. And I usually fucking hate the sugar free. But there's something about these little single serve packets, so fucking good. And if I can do without the extra almost 200 calories, I am all about that shit. Like, amazing find. You guys must try it and get back to me when you do.
Chantel is targeting people. She's out here saying that I'm going to take this channel down. And thank God for Chantel that she is just too lazy and she's just got her own shit going on. She's too worried about what Notter's doing, going out and getting dick, moving out of her house, and that she can't focus on us, right? Because
I hate the Mio brand. Every flavor, I fucking hate it. But do you want to know what's really delicious in terms of those little flavor drops? Yo, the Kool-Aid. Any fucking flavor of Kool-Aid, and they're sugar-free, although I can't tell the difference. But if you're going to get those flavor drops that you put in water and it comes in a little thing that you squirt drops in with, yo, get the fucking Have I been saying Gatorade? I mean Kool-Aid. I mean fucking Kool-Aid this whole time. I mean Kool-Aid. I meant did I say Kool-Aid? Now I'm confused. Kool-Aid. Any fucking flavor of Kool-Aid with those flavor drops, you cannot tell that it's sugar-free, and it is so delicious. It tastes like you're drinking one of those delicious pouches of fucking Kool-Aid. Oh, you need to try it.
Be doing the same shit because obviously YouTube's not doing anything to Notter for the bullshit that he just picked or did, right? So what happens when she wants to
paging Chantal of the future, since Yaba wants me to cohort with Chantal? So paging Chantal of the future, I think she's giving you approval to tie up her channel for a couple weeks. Wouldn't that be sad for her?
Oh, dude, it definitely is. Sylvail says it's probably liquid carcinogen. Definitely it is. All of it is. Do you know that my favorite white Gatorade, do you know the chemical that makes it milky white and transparent? That is a known carcinogen. I don't give a fuck though. Like, can I have one pleasure in life? I don't care. Like, I love it that much. Everything is fucking poison. So if I'm gonna drink and eat poison, I am at least gonna fucking enjoy it. Everything is poison, so I'm gonna drink the poison that I enjoy the most. You feel me?
focus on us, right?
Sad.
And she goes out here and she starts striking.
You know, like she disabled me and Belinda for what, 2 weeks, Belinda? Or I think Belinda was less because Belinda only had 2 strikes. I couldn't stream for like what, 2 weeks? That'd be horrible if Yaba ends up in that kind of copyright strike.
Jerry, I'm telling you, fucking seriously. I used to think the same thing, but you need to try the single serve powder fucking white glacial cherry Gatorade packets of powder. You will be so surprised at how good it is. I was hesitant, man. I was almost like, why the fuck are you handing this to me? But then I tasted it and I was like, oh my God. I may never buy the fucking bottles ever again. I'm lying because I love them. But it's good. I'm telling you.
I wouldn't wish that on anybody.
channels and shit. And then we've got our own people out here doing the same shit.
Oh.
It don't make no sense.
Well,
Why?
Linda, you are gonna watch this video because I'm only 3 minutes and 20 seconds in. Gold mine. She is literally complaining about creators getting copyright struck. Like, that's what we do. We use content. How dare you come and copyright strike somebody for using Foodie Beauty Reaction Channel uses mine content all the time. I don't care. Belinda, you are going to love this. I'm going to email it to you.
Bro, the fucking hypocrisy is out of this world.
You think that it's only okay for us?
Oh, look, if people in chat are agreeing with me, Gigi was 100 on that, and Monty has nothing in response. And now suddenly, because Yaba tells them Gigi's the devil, man, the support group. Weak.
And shit. And then we've got our own people out here doing the same shit.
Weak.
Yo, do you remember how quickly after Yaba began sucking Monty dick, do you remember how quickly she fucking privated all of those Monty videos? Do you remember that she was one of the first, aside from Gaining Ground, who made a video about Monty in the fucking first place? She was the largest channel who was actively criticizing him. She probably had some real negative effect to his channel, and how quickly she fucking did an about face and fucking just dove into his asshole. It's like, you have no backbone to speak of, bitch. You literally stand for nothing.
It don't make no sense. Why do you think that it's only okay for us to do it to them, but nobody can talk about you, right? And you know what? To be quite fucking honest, that Monty was on my radar a long time ago.
Oh.
Monty fell.
Well, that's weird because her, or at least I know Sam, was promoting a Monty stream just not too long ago because it was about me.
Oh my God, that's amazing. A social climber who can't climb. Oh, just ordered some pee. Tank Girl, is the ginger ale good in flat water? Wait, Rio, what did you order? Did you order the one I'm talking about? Did you order the fucking glacial cherry sugar-free powder? Did you do it on Amazon? A social wobbler. Oh my God, Rio, you got to let me know how you feel about it. It's so good, man. A lot of the time, this is why I didn't like the blue powder. It did not pick up the same essence that Gatorade has. I don't know if you guys know what I mean, but Gatorade, one of the reasons why I love Gatorade so much is because it feels soft on the system. Like, it feels soft in my stomach. It's hard to explain, but the best way I can explain it is that it feels soft. And the powdered blue Gatorade, it did not have the same soft feeling on my body, but the white one, it is soft. Oh, you gotta taste it. It's so good. It's so fucking good.
Right? Am I making that up? I don't think I am. But, you know, again, Monty's cool now. Just like the people she accused of threatening her children are cool now. #politics. I will say this. I think
Gatorade. Water sucks. It really, really sucks. You remember what that's from? Gatorade. Oh, I miss that movie so bad.
my truce with DC and Negs, and I haven't talked to either one of them. I can't tell you when. Negs, I can tell you over 2 years. DC, months. I think my truce with them and saying I'm moving forward makes a lot more sense than giving people who you said
alkaline water tastes like shit on a fucking shingle, dude. I don't know what the brand is called, but it comes, even the smart water, the alkaline with the black cap and the black writing. Alkaline water, first of all, it's a fucking scam, and it tastes disgusting and deplorable. Why do you even bother? Fucking Rio, do not. B. Walsh says, I'm curious how both 2 Tons of Fun had kids with alleged pedos and stayed with them. A combined having a total of 8 kids in 35 years blow my mind. Wait, what do you mean both? What do you mean? The other one? There's allegations of the other one's baby daddy being a fucking pedo as well? I never heard that. Damn, when did that come into the fucking space? Water boy. Oh, I love it. You drink from the top. Oh my God, you're getting all types of fucking diseases. Yo, you would not drink from the tap in New York. There was some fucking ludicrous shit found in the wastewater, in the drinking fucking wastewater of New York. I'll never fucking forget it. I talk about it often, but was it the governor or the mayor? The mayor. The moment there was like all these diseases found in New York City wastewater, the fucking mayor put out a fucking PSA, like a commercial, being like, hey guys, I think we should all be drinking a lot more tap water. Like, oh, you think? Now that there's all these fucked up diseases? I forgot what disease it was. Do you guys remember? I've put it out. I have purposely forgotten. But it's no coinky dink, man. Like, yikes.
And your family a wrench. Like you sound cuckoo for fucking Cocoa Puffs. And now that we know your wife is Sugarfoot, I don't think you should be in Cocoa Puffs. I think you should be eating like, what do diabetics eat for cereal? Oatmeal? Get you some of them steel cut oatmeals for your wife.
And where is the clip? I thought Gaining Ground found a clip where Sam. Did you guys watch this live stream? I'm assuming that you guys watched this live stream of Gaining Grounds. I thought he found a clip of her accidentally admitting that she was a type 2 diabetic. Did we miss it? Do you guys know whereabouts it is in stream? I swore he told me he found a clip and that it was in this live stream. No?
Call her Tank. Is that what her name is? Get Tank some steel cut. We'll call her Steel Cut Tank.
When
Sam's new name is Steel Cut Tank.
people started sending me shit on Monty, I don't watch Monty. I really
Dude, it wasn't listeria. It was a fucking disease. It was a I'm trying to think of what disease it was. Hold on, I'll fucking look it up. What disease was found in New York City waste? It was a ridiculous fucking disease. Hold on. I'll tell you right now. I think it was like, yo, what's the disease that they used to call consumption? I think it was that disease. Do you guys know what I mean? It's not coming up. Polio. Fucking polio, dude. Fucking polio was found in New York City fucking wastewater. And then literally 5 seconds later, the fucking mayor of New York was like, hey guys, let's all start drinking the delicious fucking New York City tap. Like, oh yeah, I love drinking polio in the morning. Delicious. I was wrong. It wasn't tuberculosis. It was fucking polio. Ugh.
I don't know how this person had it. They just out of the blue. I said, "What is this?" And I was like, "Ooh."
didn't understand what his channel was about. I knew that
I'm pretty sure, Lex, that Sam was promoting a Monty video because it was about me. It was a banger. You know, obviously the definition of banger and no one wants to fucking live there, Indiana, is not the same fucking definition the rest of us have, because Yaba calls everything a fucking banger.
No, he was a creator. He reacted to
I know,
Chantel.
Shadow Hair, you absolutely do not drink wastewater. However, it should not be there, especially in that metabolic form. Fucking metabolically, fucking good old polio should not be in the fucking wastewater either. Do you feel what I'm saying? It's not because you drink it. It's because the shit we do drink goes into that wastewater. And why is there polio in it?
So that's about as far as it went. I wasn't invested. He didn't have a thread on the farms at that time, right? So when I had people sending me stuff on Monty, I was like, wow,
guys.
like, this
111 in chat. Holler.
This is interesting. This is crazy. But it was around the same time that
I'm
the
gonna
Cali
have
shit
to. I'm gonna
happened.
have to update this title because I want this to be like known that it's Monty. People need to see this. This is crazy.
And I did make tweets about Monty. And I did tell Monty, we're going to expose you, Monty. That's what we're going to do. But that happened at the same time as the Cali shit happened. And at the same time that people were calling me and Sam racist.
Oh.
And so they were making up this scenario.
Now she's help me, Charlie. Help me, Charlie. Help me take the evil Beckley and Gigi down.
Yes, exactly. Shadow Hair says disease in wastewater means it's circulating in the population. The reason why polio is circulating in the population is so fucking not good and weird is because polio has been eradicated, allegedly. Polio was fucking eradicated because the wonderful man, Jonas Salk, right, who made the vaccine, said, no, we should not be charging this. This vaccine belongs to the world. And because he did not want to financially profit from this vaccine that crippled and killed so many children, the disease in general was eradicated. So it is very strange for that to be found in the fucking wastewater.
Help me, Charlie.
Scenario basically where we were only going after Black creators.
I mean, now we've seen this Monty stream. You contact.
Yo, you know what though? Jerry Sizzler says that's why vaccines are good. People, shit like that gets in the water from anti-vaxxers. Here's the thing though. I think, what do you classify as an anti-vaxxer though? Because I've seen people literally be classified as an anti-vaxxer simply for asking important questions that need to be asked. Now, vaccines, like if you know the history of the world and nefarious things that have been done to the population under the cover of it being a vax or it being weaved into a vaccine, I think it's important that we continue to ask questions and that we don't just trust. We don't have blind trust for the CDC and the companies who shill these vaccines. Like if you know the history of HIV, if you know the history of fucking what they did with what the fuck is that disease, that sexually transmitted disease, and they do nefarious shit. They've done nefarious shit to our own army men with vaccines. I'm just saying I think it's important to ask questions. Or someone against all vaccinations. Okay, yes, that is a proper anti-vaxxer, but it has become common to call those who simply question, to deem those as anti-vaxxers, and I don't think that's fair. I think, yes, the Tuskegee Airmen. It was a sexually transmitted disease that they gave them and told them it was a fucking vaccine. Meanwhile, they were just injecting them with the fucking, what was it? I forget. Or I can't remember the name of it. The one that drives you crazy that Henry VIII definitely had. Yes, syphilis. There we go. Syphilis. And dude, the way that they purposely gave, like, look into the history of HIV and why HIV is so prevalent in Africa, in African countries. Like, disgusting. They made it mandatory for different African countries to be vaccinated. And I think they used the polio vaccine as the catalyst to do so. And allegedly, they used the infected liver of SIV infected chimps. And it's just, look into it, man. It's fucking disgusting. And I think vaccinations need to be questioned. Not outright distrusted, but definitely fucking questioned. Yes, that too. But here's the thing. This is what becomes hard. Orange Mitochondria says it's important to ask questions, yes, but it's important to get the correct info. This is what's the confusing and the really hard part. At this point in time, how do you know where you're getting correct information? Because you can no longer trust the CDC. I don't know if you could ever trust the CDC. With all of the bad information that they were putting out about COVID, how many times that they doubled back and contradicted themselves and acted like they never said it in the first place. Like, you can't trust. Who can you trust? That is the really hard question at this point in time. Where do you get the good information? There were cases. Orange Mitochondria says they did not give those men syphilis. They advertised for men who were already infected with syphilis to apply. Penicillin was withheld. There's also, look it up. There's also a sect of that same case that they infected the men with syphilis. Look into it. I know that what you just said occurred as well. That's why I said they were lying to them and saying that they were healing them. But they also infected them. Dude, they infected our own fucking troops with shit to use them as guinea pigs. Like, the most nefarious fucking shit has been done to the population at large under the cover of medical help, under medical aid. Like, it's fucking insane. What? That's easy. You can trust the CDC. Science is about to change. You have to realize when a scientist says something, it will change. Nah, dude. Orange mitochondria, if you look back, you can see it in hindsight now. The CDC, especially during COVID times, they were putting out information that is widely understood to be false. And dude, in the past, like, I'm not even going to get into it with you. But no, what it's been shown to me, to the public, to society, is that the CDC cannot be trusted. They have interests just like everybody else does. And their interest is not the health of the nation. It's just not. Very fucking unfortunately. Orange Mitochondria says, I have looked it up. I've taught it. I'm a college professor. That doesn't really mean much to me. I'm sorry. Like, I respect the fact that you have a degree and that you teach, but that doesn't mean that you teach doesn't mean that you teach facts and reality. You know what I mean? The system is broken. The system is broken, and I don't think you want to hear my fucking thoughts on let's just leave it at that. I respect your degrees. Let's just leave it at that. I will not demean what you've spent your entire life acquiring. So let's leave it at that.
Contacted Callie's uncle at his work. I mean, it does seem like you might have a problem. We combine that with your tweets from 2018. I mean, I'm just saying, if I had a focus group here right now and I said, hello, focus group, we'll show you some old tweets. I'm going to show you what they did to this woman named Life Free Spirit. What do you guys think? I feel like the focus group would be like, yikes.
Orange.
Just saying,
dude.
Way worse than a Confederate flag cake.
Really? Dude, Orange Mitochondria, the whole point is I don't want to insult you. My goal is to not insult you. That's why I'm choosing not to share my opinions on the college system in general. You know what I mean? I'm trying not to insult you. Do you understand?
Yikes.
I didn't know enough about the money situation, and I didn't want to fucking
help me, Charlie,
make it seem like that I was attacking black creators. So I fell the fuck off. Number one, I didn't really know a whole lot about the situation. Not enough to really fucking stay on his ass the way I knew about Callie. I mean, Callie to me was like one of the original, not original, but she fell in. Oh God. Lord almighty.
Is that her?
Jerry, why do you think that is? Jerry Sigler says, I'm not big into conspiracies, but it's wild that every few years you hear rumblings about cancer cures and then it disappears. Pharma makes too much money from curing / keeping people mostly alive. Abso-fucking-lutely. People have been fucking killed. Like the different people who've been killed for coming out with either cures for certain diseases that could be world changing, or different, like the man who invented the engine that ran on water instead of fossil fuels. He was mysteriously fucking murked. Like all of these different things that would change the world, be it cures or something like the water engine. These are not problems that people want to solve because there's too much money in keeping people ill or, like you said, mostly alive. Like, do you know, I genuinely believe that, let's say maybe in 50 to 100 years, I think we're going to look back at the way that cancer is treated, meaning chemotherapy and radiation. I think we're going to look back as a species and say that that is some of the most barbaric fucking treatments, and we're not going to be able to believe that humans put other humans through that. I believe that chemotherapy and radiation is going to be looked upon a similar way we look upon, what is it called when you ice pick somebody's fucking frontal lobe out? What is that called again? I forget, guys. Do you guys know what I mean? What is it called when you ice pick fucking JFK's sister? Lobotomy. I believe that in 50 to 100 years time that we are going to look upon the cancer treatments of today the same way that we look upon lobotomies. And it's so crazy. This is the reason why it is things like this. Like, these are facts. These are objective facts. And these are the reasons why I cannot trust the CDC or any institutions such as those. Any large institution has a narrative that they are pushing. Like, that's a fact. That's an observable, objective fact, you know?
Oh, that's him. Wow, that's his live stream. I was like, damn, is that the music I got playing? No, he's got his stream started.
Oh, look at Lucky Lola. Lucky Lola, you in chat? This is before she told you to you know what to yourself. Oh, memories from the corners.
Shadow Hair, listen. When I say that we're going to look upon them, Shadow Hair says, I sent my birds. Also, chemo and radiation literally saved my life. It absolutely does, because those are the only treatments for cancer right now. But I'm saying, was it comfortable? Like, it doesn't do good things to the body. It does not make you feel great. To me, it's akin to physical torture. You know, that's why I'm not saying that it doesn't save lives. Obviously it does. That's why it's still in use and still is practiced. But I genuinely believe that in 50 to 100 years time, that our medical knowledge is going to evolve to such a degree that we're going to look upon treatments like that as though they were barbaric. The same way we look upon lobotomies and things of that nature. I'm not saying it doesn't save lives. And I'm so glad that it saved yours, truly. And I'm also sorry that you had to fucking endure that, all of it. My paternal great grandfather had throat cancer, and it wasn't the cancer that killed him. It was the radiation that killed him. He literally bled out from his fucking neck in front of my grandmother when she was a little girl because of the radiation. So it's a mixed bag, you know.
That opened in the background. Sorry about that. So, anyways, like,
who else can we get to see there? Oh no, it's Olaf.
To me,
oh no. Oh no. Can somebody sing me that I'll Be Missing You song? I can't think of how it starts. I'll be miss. Oh, Olaf, does it make you feel a certain way? Does that make you tingle in a bad way? Does it make you want the penicillins? Lucky Lola, you just said that you were defending me against Monty.
Capone Boxer says, yes, my grandpa got lung cancer. The chemo killed him. If you look into what chemo is and what radiation is, it's killing a specific, like, it's so deadly that it's killing the cancer, but it's also really deadly for your body too. It's like, that's why I say it's a mixed bag. That's why I say that I genuinely believe that in time, we are going to look upon these in hindsight as though they were barbaric, you know? It is poison. It is legitimately fucking poison. Like, that's the point. That's the whole point. That's why it's used. That's why it's effective. Because it's poison and because it's so deadly. Like, yikes. That's why I say we're going to look upon it as though it was very barbaric, I think.
The fact that you were in there made me a little teary-eyed. There's Olaf in chat. Oh.
I knew Callie. Like, I was cool with Callie. I've watched Callie's shit. So when all of that came out, like, I could follow along. Like, I watched the Jose shit. I watched the...
Yeah, and we watched what you did to Callie. See, now, a lot of what Yaba was saying in regards to Callie, she was... in this one particular scenario, she was not lying. She was not even reaching. Like, she wasn't even over exaggerating from what I could see. However, she was very obviously, because of the way that Yaba behaves and how she conducts her own life, her own self, her own channel, it was very clear that she was jumping on an opportunity to rub somebody else's face in the fucking mud. She was not calling Callie's behavior out because she just was morally against it. She was just taking an opportunity to fucking kick somebody while they were down. Like, yikes.
Fucking the crisis stream. Like, I knew about Callie. I could cover that and really know what the fuck I was talking about. But with Monty, and I don't like to work like that. Like, normally if I cover somebody and I'm calling out bullshit, it's because I know, I've done my research, I've followed along.
Elizabeth, I'm looking at everybody.
I've watched the videos. I know what I'm talking about. That's why I really didn't cover Monty, because I didn't fucking know about it, right? Stream sniping, even this stream sniping. Genty, thank you so much for being a member for 8 months. I appreciate you. Danny Jean, hello. Super hungover, but present. Thank you for being here.
Oh, it's Kate Winslet. Kate, do you feel shame? Do you feel regrets?
So, and when people were saying I was targeting Black creators, I just didn't want that. I don't want to be labeled as that. Like, at the end of the day, I really don't want to fucking be known as that, right? And then you fast forward to present day, and then we got a whole fucking thread about.
So
that is really crazy. That's a crazy fucking response. I don't want to be known as that. I don't want to be labeled as that. Not the response of, oh, that is absolutely untrue. I would never do something like that. I would never target somebody because of the color of their skin. Like, what the fuck kind of response is that? Oh, it's just, oh, it's a bad look. Not, oh, it's not true.
Oh, translation coward.
Yeah.
If she sees a problem, she doesn't want to call it because why? Oh, that's right. Her reputation, a YouTube brand. This is what we've been saying. This is nothing new. Everything is about her reputation, her brand. She stands for nothing. Gigi, you go after Black content creators. No, I go after shitty people, and I especially go after you if you come for me first. I don't know why that is such a foreign concept here in this corner of YouTube. I do not go out and pick targets, but when you target me, don't complain when I give it back and then make the decision as to when I want to stop. Like, I don't understand why that's so shocking to people, but I'm just saying. But yeah, look at this. This is just lovely. This is such a walk down memory fucking lane.
Monty, we got Monty copyright striking our own community because he doesn't want people to make videos on him. We got women who are coming forward, saying all kinds of shit.
No,
I just don't understand it. Like, where is the mindset at that you can do this to that person, and then when somebody covers you,
Zoe,
True Detective West.
That's why I did not want to offend Orange Mitochondria. That's why I really tried to stop myself. I did not give my opinion on colleges as an institution in general because I knew that it would offend them. But I agree with you. They are in a difficult situation, and I understand that, and I respect it, and I sympathize,
Doesn't even doing what you do to Chantel, which is morning, noon, and fucking night. Snipe her shit. If you want to know who's running the community, Monty, it's you, right?
You?
Carrie is a girl's name. And when the Kate Winslet shit went out, and when he got Kate, I was like, wow. And he blamed it on Kate, and Kate's the one who got the video. And it didn't make sense. None of that shit about his mom's funeral.
Oh, guys, Zoe and Sylvale, you guys are my kind of people, let me tell you. I'm reading your guys back and forth, and woo, Nelly, I agree so hard. And I love yas.
Video leaking being Kate's fault and having absolutely no proof of that. No proof. Absolutely no fucking proof of that. And he struck her channel too.
I'm pretty sure the last couple of months, either her or her wife tried to put that funeral thing on me. like this is what I mean. This woman, when she's backed into a corner, is dangerous. Not like dangerous. Anyone should be scared if she thinks she's dangerous. Like I said, she thinks she's living in fucking 8 Mile. She will lie. She will throw anyone under a rope. That's why it cracks me up to see these 110% simps on Twitter going for it. I'm like, she will throw you under the next available bus if there's money.
Of course.
If somebody says to you, here's $500 if you demod this person, you are losing your wrench. There are no loyalties there. Except
Speaking of money, please donate if you can, if you want to support the channel. I'm kind of freaking out because the date where I have to pay the internet bill is rapidly approaching, and we're still like $115 away. And I'm so, I mean, like, of course, like I always say, I can always fall back on my shitty internet, but it's going to be so fucking bad in comparison to this excellent internet. So please, if you can donate, if you want to support the channel, now is the time to do it. And this is just to maintain good internet. This is not money that I'm making to go and, spend frivolously or whatever. This really just goes back into the channel to maintain decent internet.
Up to her dependents. So when I see these people like throw money at her, I'm like, you do realize she doesn't give a flying farfignugan. She does not.
Farfignugan
around the clock. Around the clock. And I mean, you don't want to come in and start attacking people in the community.
She'll use, what did I say the other day on Twitter?
Yo, do you know what else really fucks me up about this community? Why is it that simply sharing a differing opinion is considering attacking somebody? Why are you not allowed to have a different opinion? Why are these people, why do they refuse to engage in a conversation of opinions? Like, oh, this is why I feel how I do. This is why I see the world like this. Oh, that's how you see the world. This is why. Like, what the fuck happened to these people that it is considered a personal attack simply to have a differing opinion? Like, me personally, I have been fucking hated. I've been attacked simply for having a different opinion than the majority. And it never stops fucking blowing my mind because it's ridiculous. And we're all fucking adults here. And I really have such a hard time understanding. Like, I
don't know if it's you, Lucky Little, or somebody else. Yaba has a talent. Her talent is not realizing something is a problem until she no longer likes you. Like, I can't think of how I worded it, but that's what she does when she needs to have a problem with you, just like they did with Belinda.
Eric,
all of the interview.
Eric says no. You can't spend frivolously. You promised me a date. Yo, do you know I'm still looking for that pizza you told me about? I cannot find that fucking brand anywhere. They don't even have it at like the groceries, like the BJ's. They don't have that brand at the Stop and Shop. Like, I'm having such a hard time finding that brand of pizza to try it. Yeesh.
Thing happened, and when they had to justify that, they came up with the fundraisers. With me now, they're bringing up old shit. Now they're aligned with people who are repeating the shit that she says in the stream are not true. Like,
yo,
but just doesn't.
Dude, you want to know what really fucked me up? Zoe Wynn says, and undereducating the population allows for the misinformation and accusations alive. Med schools now are sponsored by pharma. It's a fucking mess. Yo, look into what hospitals were forcing their fucking staff, like their medical doctors and nurses. Look into how hospitals were forcing medical professionals how to treat COVID in the beginning with remdesivir. They were legitimately killing patients. And any doctor who spoke up and said, hey, this is counterintuitive, this is not how we should be treating COVID, they were fired, they were threatened. Dude, this is why I say you can no longer trust these institutions. And I feel like I have been swindled because I was raised in a family, in a world where trust doctors, trust the police, trust authority figures. That is not the fucking truth and the reality of the world that we fucking live in. Unfortunately, that is just not the world that we live in. And to put blinders on and tell yourself otherwise is an absolute fucking mistake. An absolute fucking mistake. Trust no one, Get a second, a third, a fifth, a fourth fucking opinion and then educate yourself and decide for yourself. That is the best way. That's the best way forward.
Stand for anything. I imagine it probably has something to do with weight limits. I don't know.
And I know I get a lot of shit from that, like for attacking other creators. And then people start saying, oh, you're jealous. Oh, you just want to be the only reactor. So then, you really don't want to say a whole fucking lot.
No, the remdesivir in regards to the treatment of COVID, it got so serious and so bad that the hospital would not even approve other known treatments that were successfully basically curing the symptoms of COVID. The hospital legitimately would not approve these other methods. They said remdesivir or nothing. And if you look into what remdesivir did to these patients, and you look into how a lot of these deaths occurred, they were killed by remdesivir, not by COVID itself. That's why when people say that the numbers were highly inflated, that's what a lot of people fucking mean. Like, it's frightening.
Man, because those comments, even though they're not true, it's like, damn, is that what I'm doing? Right? So you just wait for them to fuck up real good, really fucking good. And I feel like that's where we're at with Monty.
It works.
Right? Let me go and see where he's at in this video before I pull it up. I didn't get to make a thumbnail, Monty, because honestly, I did not expect for you. Like, literally, Gaming Ground just finished his live stream. If you haven't watched the video, can somebody please link the video to his live stream in the chat? I would appreciate it. Yeah. He just ended his stream, like an hour ago? And he's already responding to it.
You want to know the problem? Zoe Wynn says Orange is absolutely correct that science is change, but there is no organization in the US who is looking for information that aligns with existing pharma. The problem is money. The problem is money, even as far as scientific laboratories are concerned. They are beholden to those who finance them. And everybody has, unfortunately, every entity has an agenda to push. And money making is always the name of the game. Listen, I had a childlike, naive mentality where I too once believed that there were entities in this world who wanted, for the greater good of humanity. But if you really look into it, that just doesn't fucking exist. Everybody has a fucking agenda to push. And money making, narrative crafting is usually definitely at the end of it. So it's a sad fact, man. Pharma is a business. Exactly that. Pharma is a business. Everything is a fucking business. Everything is a fucking business at the end of the day. Shadow Hair says, yes, science would be easier to trust if money wasn't so deeply involved. Yeah, and it's because the grants, like, they're beholden to the people who furnish their grants. They're beholden to just the people who pay their fucking bills that keep the lights on. So you can find the counter narrative to anything you're looking for. You can find something to speak for it, and you can find something scientifically, too, to speak against it. That's why just saying, oh, science, it's just not good enough. Because there's a scientific look for anything. You can find a scientific paper written for, and you can find a scientific paper written against. At the end of the day, it's all a matter of opinion is what it seems, That's the scary part. And they prey upon laymen like you and I because we don't know. We have to take their word for it because they're educated and we're not. That may be the scariest part of it all,
There's something stupid about Gaining Ground. I can't wait to hear your response. And I'm here for it. I'm here to give commentary on what you got to say. See, I wanted to react to Gaining Ground's video.
Capone.
I wanted to prepare myself. I had my notes.
Capone, Capone Boxer says the aliens probably hate us. I'm genuinely of the mind now that aliens, first of all, they definitely exist, in my opinion. I believe that the aliens look upon us the same way we look upon the ants. Like, every now and then there are interactions between human beings and aliens if they're doing some type of experiment where they're taking samples or whatever the fuck it may be, the same way we do ants in the fucking forest. But other than that, we just look. We look at the ants. We look at what they're doing. We don't engage with them. We don't attempt to communicate with them because how would we? There's no frame of reference to communicate because our worlds are so different. You know what I mean? I believe that it is that different in terms of just, I don't even know the word to use. In intelligence, I guess overall intelligence, I think they are so superior in terms of intelligence that it's like us and the ants, We are the ants in that scenario, though, by the way.
together. Me and Sam, we've been out all morning. We've been
This is why she's such a joke, right? Because as much as she gets on my nerves and I feel like I need penicillin after speaking about her, I still stand by the positive things I've said about her in the past when it comes to defending her against her. I'm not going to go into, you know what I mean? Like the tired stuff. I'm never going to change that.
Yo.
Right? But see, that's the shit Yaba does.
Sylvail, 100%. Sylvail says fucking aliens need to leave our cows alone, though. 100%. Those were not aliens. That 100% was a government program of them using the alien tech that they found. And for some reason or another, it was like a psyop and meant to trick people into thinking it was the aliens. Really, that was our own military. That was our own military. And yo, I'm telling you right now, all of the, the footage that has been released of these different crafts that are being shared by mainstream media, and how all of a sudden it's a real topic of conversation in mainstream media that, oh, aliens, yeah, their vehicles, that's all our shit. That is our highly advanced fucking tech that is so top secret black project. That's us, homies. That is us. 100%, that's ours. Fucking military men were out fucking harming cows. That wasn't the aliens. Aliens don't give a fuck, man. Aliens be looking and be like, why are you putting this shit on us? Like, don't be giving us a bad name. Also, we don't fucking anally probe people. Like, we don't need to go in your asshole. That's definitely the military too. That's all about fucking butt pleasures. Sick fucks.
And it's so gross, it's disingenuous. Like there are things I still defend Negs on that he said in the past. There are things I don't defend him, but there are other things that I say, I still stand by what I said at that time.
When I say it's all ours, I mean what they're willing to share in mainstream media. When I say it's ours, it's tech that we got as a result of either interactions or crashes from them. So it's our tech, but it is theirs, but it's us, meaning humans, driving it. You know what I mean? And it's way more understood than they would like us to believe. And the reason why they won't share that is us piloting those crafts is because then that opens up a bunch more fucking questions. And then you can just keep on extrapolating. And, the reality of the situation becomes really crazy. I think the real at the bottom of it all, the reason why they won't share what they know is because at the very bottom line of all of it, they would then have to admit that we are not the top predator. We are not the top of the fucking food chain. We are not the most intelligent species. We are not the most intelligent beings that exist. And I think that above all is what they do not want to admit to society at large. That's what I genuinely believe. Yes. See, I believe some of those were legitimate alien beings. Although if you really look into it, like in terms of the Greys, what they call them is like half biological and half mechanical, like machine, because they're not even beings in the sense of the word. Like they weren't birthed of a mother. They didn't have a family. They don't have children. They are essentially the way we use computers to surveil different things. They are the computers of a really much highly more advanced, like technologically advanced species of some type. I don't even know if we've seen these species, but those alien beings, that is like the Greys, what look like Greys, those are their tech. That's not a real thing, It's like the closest to AI. It's like AI. They're little AI fucking beings, That's what I think.
And I will do that with Yaba as well, and even her dependent. They don't do that. They're fake to your face.
Yes,
They
dude,
use you for everything.
Sylvail says, I think they are us from a separate layer of this universe. When you say us, I think I know what you mean. It's funny you say that because people have claimed that when they do genetic testing that there is human DNA in these alien beings. So it's either backwards or forwards. Either we are them or they are us. Because a lot of people believe that they seeded humanity. Like more so we are them. You know what I'm saying? It's not we are they are us. It's we are them. Because they seeded humanity. And I think it's dimensional. I think they can manipulate dimensions. I think they can manipulate time. I think time is not a barrier for them. It's really fucking confusing because it's hard for us to perceive of. It's crazy. I love it when we get into this because when you start talking the time and the dimensional aspect of things, that's when shit gets real fucking crazy. That's when shit gets real fucking interesting, you know? Because 3 dimensions, we are aware of 3 dimensions. What's the next one? Time. Time is the next fucking dimension up, guys. Ugh.
They could possibly get out of you, or they keep you around thinking you're useful until you cross them. And then suddenly all these things that you never knew were a problem become a problem. Like they are just digging through their folds to find things to complain about Belinda.
Eric, exactly. Eric says grays are the runners for the very intelligent life forms. When you hear stories of abductions, you hear about weird looking ones, but there's always grays with them. Yeah, they're the worker bees. And I would say it's more like their technology, but their technology is just so far advanced. Like imagine we're on the brink of real intelligent AI. And what is the next step for when we do successfully create AI? The AI is going to want a body. I think that this is AI. This is artificial intelligence that has a half bio, a half tech body. These are just way more technologically advanced beings who created artificial intelligence to do the dirtiest of their dirty work. You know what I mean? That's what other people claim too. And I believe it makes the most sense. Yes, definitely like an android. However, they allegedly still have a soul. They allegedly still have a soul to some degree. They have awareness. You know what I can't figure out? Like, why do they behave? Why do they do what they're asked? Why do they do what they're told? Are they programmed to do so? Like, if they're so intelligent, because they seem to be intelligent. They can communicate telepathically. Why do they follow fucking orders? Why don't they have any goals or wants or needs of their own? That's what I can't understand. That's what makes me feel like maybe they're not sentient. Maybe they're not quite sentient. That's what makes me believe that they are more machine-like. And maybe how can you have a soul and not have those things? You know what I always imagine? Like, I always imagine if I were ever abducted by the Greys, I would try to convince him to like go rogue. Like, I'd be like, you want to smoke a blunt with me? Like, have you ever just chilled out, taken a break from work, listened to some good music, played some fucking Stardew Valley, drank a nice ice cold Gatorade? Like, fuck work. Let's go chill in my apartment and have some fun, motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? I always think of that. Like, how could I convince this little gray motherfucker to abort mission? Like, would he be capable? Would he be willing? I would definitely try, though. I would definitely try to fucking to peer pressure his ass into aborting the mission, just having fun. I'd be like, don't you want to have a family? Have you ever had sex? Do you conceive of the notion of pleasure? Like, I would be so interested in just what he was doing. Like, fuck what you're interested about me. Let's talk about you. You know what I'm saying? Never ask them about sex. They have but I'm saying, but I just can't understand why wouldn't they like they don't do sex for themselves. They don't do sex for pleasure. They don't have pleasure like that. And he'd probably be like, "Oh, we're evolved past the need for those things." Like, what? I'd imagine that's what the response would be. That we have evolved past the need for those pleasures. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Or maybe they watch porn all day. Telepathic prostate milking. Dude, there are so many better ways. Like, you don't have, why would they choose that route? That's what made me feel like that was like human shit. That was because that's another thing too. Have you ever heard these whistleblowers who have come out and said, and I'm talking about legitimate credentialed military men have come out and said that not only do we have crafts like recreation crafts, where people are piloting these recreation UFO crafts, but we have also made beings. Like, we have fabricated beings so that we are in control of them. It's like a whole thing. It's so confusing. And I've heard other whistleblowers say, like, depending on how they look, it's either our military. And another thing too, a lot of the experiencers, like people who have been abducted, a lot of the times they'll say, in the craft, when they were doing tests on me, there was a gray, there was a human that they call a tall white that had like long blonde hair, really tall, red eyes, and men, regular looking humans in military gear. Like, if that doesn't sound like a fucking military operation, I don't know what does. That sounds like some covert op, fucking nefarious our government shit, you know? And the insectoid thing too. They talk about, you know what they talk about a lot? Either ants or huge praying mantises. Those are always the bugs that people experience. It's either a huge praying mantis or a huge ant-like being. Sounds like cohabit. Yo, people, have you guys ever watched that documentary? I will listen. You need to watch this documentary if you've never seen it, where this guy who was a military man and he used to work at like a weather shed in the military when he was young. He talks about our relationship. Like, I'm talking our military relationship with the tall whites. And he talks about meeting them and interacting with them and how they threatened people, how they accidentally killed somebody. He talks about their lifespan, how they look, how they would come to the military base and how the different sergeants and admirals would interact with them, how everybody was afraid of them. Like, have you ever seen that documentary? It's called like Walking with the Tall Whites. Yo, if you guys have not seen that, you need to watch that documentary. The way he talks about it so casually and so, like, I believe him. I absolutely fucking believe him. And his story is corroborated by so many different whistleblowers who have claimed, like, yo, do you guys remember when I did that live stream of that Israeli professor who came out and was like, listen, we have been working with alien entities for years now. We work with them side by side. We work with them scientifically. We work with them politically. And we have been for years. Do you remember? I forgot his name. It was like Yuri something or other. Do you guys remember that stream? Crazy. And yo, do you guys remember that live stream I did? This is another documentary that if you've never seen it, you must. But do you remember that documentary that we watched on live stream one day where it is actual alleged video of an alien being? And he starts foaming at the mouth. and the whistleblower is having an interview, and he's like, you know how they darken so you can't see somebody's face or features? So the whistleblower who provided this tape is wearing a wig, and they have him all darked out for the interview. And he threatens to leave a bunch of time, but he gives different information on not Uri Geller, something else, a different name. He's a scientist. He's an Israeli scientist. Uri Geller is that guy who pretended to bend fucking spoons. He was a fraud and a fucking liar. But do you guys know what documentary I'm talking about? It's from like the early 80s. And it's one of the only clips and pieces of video that actually claims that this is a real alien entity. And it looks like a gray. It has kind of a larger head and it's brown. But the guy watching it, like the whistleblower who provided the tape, he can barely even watch it without getting emotional, because he says that the way that we treated this being was so fucking grotesque and it was just nefarious. I don't know the name, but hold on, let me find. I think I can find it. Yeah, I won't find it now, but I'll find it and I'll put the link in the community post. I'll put both links. I'll put Walking with Tall Whites, which is the military man who interacted with the tall white beings and says they inhabit a military base. And I'll put that documentary, and I'll also put the link to this documentary where, let me see if I can find it right now. I would love to watch the clip together. Hold on, I need a new tab. Hold on. What was it called? I think it was called Alien Interview. I'm pretty sure that's what it was called. Alien Interview. I know the guy's name was Victor. His fake name was Victor. Alien Interview. Victor. And Victor also, he did a follow-up on that radio show. Do you know what I mean? What was that guy's name? He died recently. He did like paranormal radio show. Do you guys know who I mean? Fuck, I can't remember his name. George Norrie took over for him. Do you remember his name? George Norrie took over his radio show. Fuck, I can't remember his name. The original guy who did the radio show. Alien Interview, Victor. Hold on. No. I have found it on YouTube before. Oh, I found a clip of it. Okay, hold on. I just found a clip of it, but I didn't find the... All right, hold on. I'm going to share this. Okay, hold on. Shit, I'm telling you guys, I want to show this to you just so we can look at it together. But this is not the full, but this is a clip from it. I will find it though. I'll find the real video, but I want you guys to see this. Present, share screen. The alien video. Here we go. Okay, this is, I can recognize the alien and the clip, and Victor is the guy who did the interview. From it. Difference in picture brightness compared to the uncut, interrupted footage. Are they trying to debunk it? I need to make this lower. Why would they put that fucked music? But yo, for some reason, looking at this footage, it gives me such the fucking creeps. The way it moves, the way its head fucking shimmies. It gives me the creeps so bad. None of you know his name, by the way? Art Bell, yes. Thank you, Opal. Art Bell, yes. Art Bell, yes. Thank you. Definitely Art Bell. I couldn't think of his name. Ugh. And yo, I don't know about you guys, but this being looks a little bit different than the the regular, like stereotypical gray. This looks like a different entity altogether. The head shape is different. The color is different. This guy's more brown. Yo, you know what else footage is pretty? Do you know what other footage, alien footage, is pretty convincing to me as well? Have you guys ever seen Skinny Bob? Have you guys ever fucking seen Skinny Bob? Because, yo, Skinny Bob is pretty convincing to me as well. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Skinny Bob footage. Here we go. This one is, I hope they play the fucking video.
I never liked rain. When I hear
So I've received countless comments over on our Discord that you can join. It looks very, very bad. It looks like damaged Super 8 footage, okay? And it has been allegedly recorded on 8mm film, but I have found an enhanced...
Shut up, man. I just want to see the effing footage, man. Look at him. This is some of the most convincing footage I've seen. You guys ever delve into the Skinny Bob situation? Look at the way its eyes fucking blink. Look at the way it moves. Ew, look at its fucking hands. Look at its body. Ew, I believe it's real. I want it to be real. Look at it. Look at it. Why is it eye blinking like that? And here's the thing, too. If this was, because, yo, this is pretty good CGI, especially for the time when it was released. Usually when hoaxes like this are done, somebody is itching to come and take credit for it, and no one has ever come out and taken credit for this yet. That, to me, that's another, like, But have you guys ever seen this one? Have you guys ever looked into the Skinny Bob shit? There's more footage. There's one of him walking away. I hope they show that one too. Show the rest, man. Hold on, I'm skimming. Why does no one ever play the fucking pieces of the clip where they're walking away, where there's several in the same frame? Come on, man. Oh, here, is this it? No. He's not going to fucking play it, asshole. He probably didn't find the proper footage, but I'm going to try. Skinny Bob. See, shit like this is fake. Skinny Bob, the Ivan. Fucking Ivan. Skinny. Ivan was the channel name, but I'm pretty sure they deleted their whole channel. Here we go. Ivan 304. This was the fucking channel. Ivan 135. Come on, man. See, this always twinkles my fucking feathers as well. When it's really difficult to find a clip of something, like when it's scrubbed from YouTube, because why? Why was it scrubbed from YouTube? Guys, guess what else has been almost entirely fucking scrubbed from YouTube? Guess what I can no longer fucking find? Do you remember that footage that I always used to play of that reptilian-looking monster thing walking with the popes? And it looked to me almost like fucking, what was Alf? People said it was a reptilian. To me, it looked like Alf. Not a reptile at all. But that has been wiped from the fucking internet. I can no longer find any clips on YouTube that plays that Pope footage at all. I hope this is the right one. Why do they never have all of it? Guys, I don't know why they never, it seems like any videos I find, they keep showing only these two clips of him looking at his hands and then the full body scrolling shot. But there's also a second photo with a bunch of his same type of being sprawled out, almost dead, like from a crash or something, like dead on the ground. And there's another one, video footage of him walking with another little friend of his, looks just like him, and like swinging their arms and walking. I don't know why these pieces of the content are always fucking missing. Whenever are you sharing the one where it's not missing, Eric? That has all of it? Okay, hold on. Let me go find it. Let me go click it. This is a quintessential pistachio screen. I hope you found the right one, Eric. Hold on, let me go and get it. Where is... Here we go. Okay, hold on. I hope this is the right one. Let me share it. Share screen. Is this it? Fuck, what's the name of it again? Shit. Hold on. Oh, Family Vacation. Yes. Dude, you found the right one. You found the fucking right one. I know that that's the title of the clip. Hold on. Here we go. Okay, hold on. Hold on, guys. Yes, see? Why do they always omit these clips? Oh, this is a really bad quality version, though. Dude, the version I saw, it was not this blurry. This is such bad fucking quality, but I'm glad you found it, Eric. I'm so glad you found it. Just so you know what I mean. Dude, I'm telling you, the original clip on Ivan 305's channel, it was such better fucking quality. I don't know. You know what I think people do? I think people will make it look shittier on purpose to make people think it will appear more authentic if the quality is shittier. But it's like, no, I saw a better version of this and there's no fucking need, you know? There's also where he's like touching his hand to his like finger to his hand. Like, look at how his hands move. This, you cannot tell me. If this isn't real, this is a really, really sophisticated and talented fucking like creature movie maker. Yo, Eric, can you find the popes? Can you find the fucking Alf/reptilian Pope? I can't find him at all. On YouTube, it's gone. Bro, even on fucking BitChute, it's gone. BitChute is always where I could find it no matter what. And it would always be paired with the Take Me to Church song from Hozier. But now it's gone from BitChute. It's gone from YouTube. It's gone fucking everywhere. I don't know about Skinny Bob, but I'll tell you what, that other footage I played for you of that alien and the dude Victor in that, the last one I played for you, that one seems legit to me. That one seems legit. The whistleblower seems legit. I will definitely find that real documentary and I'll share it in the community post. And if I can find it, Victor, the whistleblower who shared that footage, he even did a follow-up interview on the Art Bell radio show. I'll find that clip too, if I can, because he gives more information. The things he says when he elaborates about the communication that was had between this alien being and the human that was engaging with it, it is some of the most, it's what makes it believable to me. You guys have to hear it for yourself. I don't even want to summarize it myself. You guys just have to fucking watch it. It's insane. It's unbelievable. Cree says, my cousin talks a lot about lizard people living underground in the desert, cloning people and crystal children getting ready for battle with med beds. Not sure what pipeline or pipe she fell down. Dude, do you know what that sounds like to me, Cree? That sounds like the QAnon pipeline. Because here's the thing, and this is why that QAnon shit became so dangerous. QAnon began as a legitimate call to action, and for people to not believe what they were told, not believe what they were seeing, and the opposite happened. And then for some reason, grifters and hate mongers began to start taking well-known and well-established UFO lore and started weaving that into political discourse, and it became such a fucking unruly beast. It became so dangerous, and the worst part about it is what QAnon really stood for. What that person was genuinely trying to do ended up having the exact opposite effect. All of these people became cult-like, fucking believed everything that they were told, as long as it was negative and fit into their own weird narrative that was anti-establishment, reptilians, fucking adrenochrome. And the fucked up part is now, and maybe this was the goal all along, because I was going to say now people will naysay, they'll just shit on all of those topics in general when it comes from a grain of truth. Like the adrenochrome thing comes from a grain of truth. The lizard people shit comes from established UFO lore. Like they took established things and just ran in a crazy direction with it. It's fucked up. I told you, man. Dude, this is what always like sends up my fucking feelers. I was highly weirded out by that video. And the fact that it's been scrubbed from the internet, now I'm like, woo Nelly. Because we all know shit does not get scrubbed from the internet because it's fucking fake. Like, that just doesn't happen. If anything, they want to push misinformation with purpose on purpose. If something is wiped from the internet, 9 times out of 10, it's because it is the absolute truth, and they're trying to hide it from somebody or something. You know? I want to know the answers. The Vatican alien reptilian pope. Like, what's the deal? What's the tea? I need to know. And I've told you guys before, while the reptilian shit is one I believe in the least, it's one that I wish was true the most. And scientifically, it is quite fucking believable. It's quite possible. Because, and I've said this before, like, you know how monkeys or like great apes took the evolutionary path. That's how we came to be. And dinosaurs lived for millions and millions and millions of years before us and before mammals in general. Scientifically, it is not only possible, but it's plausible that they could have taken a similar evolutionary path and achieved sentience. So that, to me, the reptilian shit is one that I wish was true the most, you know? So bad. I've said before that it would be my pleasure to be murked by a fucking dinosaur man, by a fucking lizard man. Like, please kill me, sir. Like, have you ever seen the pictures they post of these motherfuckers too? Like, wow, I would love to see one. I want to see a fucking dino man. It's in all its glory. Man, I want to see it so bad. But yo, doesn't that make you think things though, Eric? Doesn't that make you be like, woohoo? Something's up here. Why would they, out of everything on the fucking internet, out of all the disgusting rhetoric, the dangerous rhetoric, child abuse, why out of all of that would they choose to wipe from the internet forever some fucking monster looking Alf thing walking with popes at the fucking Vatican? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Come on, Rio, you know what a dino man is. Dino aliens. That's the one I wish was the most true. And I've ever played you that clip of that guy who's like an established, credentialed old man who talks about what really happened when, when we visited the moon, about how on the crater there were a bunch of fucking dino man, of fucking reptilians just lined up, and there were craft all over, just like looking at the people. Allegedly, what really happened when we got to the moon was there was a bunch of reptilians inhabiting it that, acted threatening, and that's why we never went back. Allegedly, we were threatened and told, yeah, don't come back here. This place belongs to us. It's like a satellite station. Because, we never went back, right? I see. But you guys remember watching it, though, right? Even Rio said, I tried to find that clip you shared. It's gone. I told you. It's gone fucking everywhere. It's gone off Google. It's gone off BitChute. It's gone off, what's that other one that Negs in DC fucking harangue on? It is gone everywhere. I used to share it often. I've shared it at least a handful of different times because I would always get into these conversations and end up back at the clips that make me the craziest. But do you guys remember that Tompkins guy? I've definitely watched that with you guys in stream as well. Him telling the story of what really happened when we showed up at the moon. Now, you know what's funny? Dude, Rio, my sister never really talked about these things. My sister never really talked about these things. Only I ever did. Like, if you look at the timeline, I only got into these things around that timeline anyway. So not even I was into it when my sister had a channel, We didn't land on the moon. No, I think we did. I think we definitely did land on the moon. I think here's the thing. The reason why there are so many discrepancies with the film of us landing on the moon is because I think that, well, according to William Tompkins, the reason why, because the moon landing videos that we see are fake. And the reason why they are fake is we definitely went to the moon. However, they can't show us the actual footage because then they would be sharing fucking reptilians and fucking huge aircraft menacingly fucking approaching the US aircraft. That's what they say. Is that's why it's fake. We definitely went to the moon. The footage they showed us is fake. And they had to show us fake footage because they can't share who they met, what they met, So this looked like, to me, it looked like Alf. Eden Vlogs Fitness, whenever I would see the video and people would talk about it, they would call it a reptilian. They would say that this entity looked like a reptilian. But to me, it resembled more of Alf. It had the same type of eyes as Alf. It had the same type of nose, like snout, as Alf. But it did have reptilian type coloring. It had reptilian type greenish brown coloring like an alligator. And it had scaly skin. I'm telling you. Dude, Barnacles, we should really, you know what I want to do? I will gather all of my most believable pieces of media regarding revolving around this topic. And we should maybe every Thursday or so, we'll cover together a different portion of my favorite, most intriguing piece of media surrounding this topic. and we'll discuss it. We'll watch it together. We'll talk about our feelings about it. We'll talk about the evidence for and against it. I love this shit, and I could talk about it all day, every day. David, that shit too. Dreamer, the David Polides, I don't know how to say his name, and the 411, also very credible. Yo, do you know how many different reptilian things have been reported in regards to his shit? Dude, people have reported walking into walls in mountains and being either escorted or threatened by reptilian beings. One that looked like a camel, but was a man, but was a camel. Like, because allegedly aliens have different bases and they establish themselves in our parks, like in the parks that he covers in his 411 series. What are they called? Not recreational parks. What the fuck are they called, guys? What is it called? Like, yeah, state forests, but what is the other classification? Something parks. I can't think of it. I believe a lot of myth, legend creatures are real, just adjacent to our reality. National forest, is that the one I'm thinking of? National forest, but a different thing. Like, yo, what do they call like a nature reserve? I can't fucking think of it. National park? Yes, I think that's it. National park. Okay, so national park is the word I was looking for. Allegedly, different alien beings, like different species, different races, have established different bases in our national parks. And when people go missing, or they have missing time, or they have some type of weird injury that they can't explain, allegedly, they are being abducted, tested on, communicated with by these entities that have taken up residence in these national parks. Cat aliens would be so unpredictable. Dude, do you know? I'm surprised that you don't hear more about cat aliens. I have not heard not one credible fucking story about a cat-like being. And that's what leads me to believe that people are probably not making it up. Because if people were going to make it up, I would make up way more interesting shit. You know? Like, that's what leads me to believe people are not making it up. Why haven't you made up a fucking cat being yet? Why haven't you made up a dog alien yet? Oh, they do. Remember that? Yo, do you guys remember that other footage I shared of that kid who was doing a fucking live stream, who saw that werewolf looking fucking thing staring at him? Do you remember that shit? That shit was scary as fuck. Now, I don't think that's an alien. I think also there are some type of entities that live on our earth, like our residents of our earth, but they maybe just inhabit a different frequency than we do, so we cannot always perceive them. I think that's probably what fucking Bigfoot is. I think that's probably what Bigfoot is. I think he probably does exist or did exist. He's probably just a resident, like an ancient resident being of our earth who inhabits a different frequency than we do. And I think a lot of that exists. I really do. All right, but yo, what time is okay? I'm gonna go, guys. This was fun though. I love it when we go into these topics. And like I said, I'm gonna find those. I'm gonna find those documentaries, and I'll put them in the community post. So look there if you're interested. And we shall definitely, I'm gonna do a live stream where I dedicate just to this topic. So if you guys are interested in that, please hit the thumbs up. Please leave a comment. Tell me about it. And I had fun, guys. Thank you to everyone who supports the channel. Thank you for supporting with your time. thank you to the person who donated today. I really hope that we can make it this month. For the internet, we're still about $115 short. I hope we can make it. And just thank you for always supporting with your time. And I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow afternoon. All right, good night, guys. Bye.